I'm gonna hand this to you real quick while I try to figure out what these are going to do. Hand this to you real quick. Okay. Hey, Mike, I think that might be coming from your computer. I think are you playing as well on your computer? You're as a live attendee that could be creating that loop. Okay, great. All right, I figured it out. Okay, great. For those of you who are here, awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. We're gonna get started in just a minute here, and I will put my put myself on screen. We just want to make sure we got all the dots crossed here, all the T's crossed. I should say. I stopped it. All right. So we are about to start in just a few minutes. We got people piling on, and guess what? As of now, absolutely no crash. So that is the best. Let me put myself on screen here. All right. So you guys be able to see me again. There's always a little bit of a delay. So if you see me looking at my computer here, that is just me checking what you can see. So I always know what's going on and what's up. Again, welcome. We're going to start any minute now. Just give us a minute or two. We've got a lot of people piling in. I can actually see a count, and I think we're going to be breaking my personal record. I'm excited. We've got tremendously kick-butt information to share, and I brought on somebody with a history of basically grilling me and getting everything out of me. So I'm going to be sharing him with you real soon. He's here. Really for you. He's here because I've done some interviews with him in the past, and he's brilliant. All right. So we're going to start off and share a couple of things. So one thing I'd love for you to do, we're going to test something, right? Before we get ready to start. So test. The only way we can do questions, which we will do later, is if you could send an email right now. Okay, send me an email to we set this up for you. This email address. So if you can keep yourself your email logged in, typically I always tell you not to. Don't sit there and read other emails. But you can send me right now an email to inbox@vssmind.com. That is inbox@vssmind. Let me share my screen with you. So inbox@vssmind.com. INVOX@vssmind.com. That's going to allow me to get a lot of things done. First of all, you know me there. I'll know you can hear me. I know you can see me. I know things are working, and I know the systems are up. So that'll be really kick butt. And of course, I've got to. Well, that shows me I've got to get out of Facebook. I've got to figure out how to log out of that. Very cool. So I'm going to wait here because it takes me a little bit of time to see what you're seeing. Let's see if we are indeed working. I'll see any minute now. All right, so we'll wait here for a second, give you guys an opportunity because most of the time we are going to be running this event. This is how you'll coordinate with us. This is how you're going to work with us. You're going to do it through sending us an email here and such. I'm screening myself again, and all right, so let me continue. Setting up here real quick. 1 second. Mike, how many people do we have? We have over 8,000 people that are currently registered now. It is insane. I don't understand. well, I do understand. Glad people are that excited, but it's going to be a packed house, and I have a history of having some crashes when this happens. So we're frantically working here to make sure that we don't have any of those problems.
We'll do if there's a crash.
If there's a crash, let me share my screen again so you can see. A URL, that'll be very important. In the meantime, I'll check to see if you sent me a test email. The URL to go to is the following. If we crash, we will give you a live update on this URL. Just inboxblueprint.com/status. All right, inboxblueprint.com/status. Please write that down. Keep it on tabs with you if for any reason we have any problems. We are going to be able to communicate with you through that page so we can live change it. But I think right now we're not looking like we're going to have any problems. All right.
We have 97 emails that have come in the last few seconds.
Oh, killer. That one's 104. The minute you said that. All right, that's great. You can see me, you can hear me. I think we're about ready to get started. We're going to get about a minute or two tops here. And you can hear another gentleman. I think you've seen him, you can hear him. I'm going to do some real soon. So he's here to basically take my case today and put me through the grill. It's going to be fun. All right, let me put myself back on the screen. So guys, please write this URL down. I think it's kind of small on the screen, so I'm going to make it bigger. But if I make it bigger, it's going to look weird. So the URL is inboxblueprint.com. /status. That is, in case you crash it all, looks like we're going to be good to go. I don't think we're going to have any of those problems. And one last quick check, and we will dive right into this. All right. Okay.
Yeah, we're coming up on 200 emails that come in. This is pretty entertaining. I'll let you know we got a lot of people right now. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. Hope you're looking forward to something special.
Oh my, we are. A lot of people saying, hi, hello guys, how are you? Nice to see you guys. All right, let me get myself back on screen here. And we're going to just find out a quick little countdown and start.
We just blew past 200 emails. I'm sure somebody will get to it. I'm sorry.
All right, I think you guys will be able to see me now. Perfect. If you see me looking over to this side, it's because I have a 3-screen setup, so I'm watching. I have 2 laptops out. You can see I'm trying to figure this out so we can make sure we can broadcast as many people as humanly possible. But I think, Mike, what do you think? Get ready to get started here. Do a quick countdown.
Yeah, let's rock. We have 250 emails that come in. Since you put out the word, we probably have, it's hard to say how many thousands of people live we have right now. It's in the thousands. It's really exciting.
Yeah, unfortunately, guys, so what we're doing right now, just so you know, we made everything super simple. So if you look at the page on where you're watching me right now, there's really nothing on this page. We don't have plugins, technology. We didn't have any comment boxes or any live trackers. See how many people are on the webinar. We put some rudimentary things in there for us that allows us to get a feel, but we certainly don't know the details. And the reason for that is because we don't want to crash. Okay, so piece by piece, I'm going to figure out how to do. So we've got thousands of people right now on board. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. So we're going to start. We're going to do a countdown, right? 5, 4, 3, 2. Welcome everybody to this live Google Hangout. This is Ani Singhal, and yes, I am here. Live, and today we've got some tremendously kick butt information to share with you. I'm very excited. I've spent days, weeks putting together this presentation. Honestly, I spent months working with thousands of students, and I've come across just so much stuff, and we've streamlined the process in such an amazing way that I believe tonight can be the night, will be the night, if you change your life, if you put your mind to it. I want you to stay with us. I want you to take notes. I want you to get ready for a killer evening. Now, I've gone ahead and done one more thing. I'm going to introduce you to that person in a second. This is a bit of a surprise, but it's going to work to your advantage, believe me. Now, before we do any of that, I would like to make a personal request from myself to yourself. Number 1 request, don't leave this page, please. Don't hit refresh. Don't try to continue going to the page over and over. The reason I ask that is because we are trying to be very good, make sure we're running live, everything's streaming. From what I can see from your comments and feedback, that is the case. I can see you guys. I can see that you guys can see me. So let's keep the systems up. Second request. When I have tremendous amount of information to share with you. I want you to log out of Facebook, your email. Well, you can email open because that's how you communicate with us. But please try to get bogged down by checking and reviewing different emails and try to stay out of all the social media, your ClickBank accounts, everything else. Just give me the next 1.5 hours, and let me share with you some things that will lead to an instant transformation. I genuinely believe that. Beyond that, I really don't have anything else to share. So for one thing, on your screen, in just a second, let me share my screen with you. On your screen, you see a email address. Now, the way to communicate with us throughout the entire session is to use this email address. It is inbox@bssmind.com. That again is inbox@bssmind.com. All right, the reason I want you to use this is because that's the best way for you to write us, and I will be able to see it. Typically, there's a 10 to 15 second delay. So if I ask you to send me an email with something in it, don't. I mean, I'll see it for 10 to 15 seconds. I will seek feedback from you. I'll ask you for yeses and sometimes no's, and communicate with me. I love energy, guys. We've got a lot of people here, but having energy in a room, there's nothing better than that. It keeps me going. I can go for hours and I have energy. So when you send those emails, and we can see it. Secondly, I have a whole group of support professionals that are waiting in that area. If you've got questions as we go through this, if you've got questions about becoming a member of Inbox Blueprint, we're here to answer them as fast as we can. When the entire session's webinar is done, we're still going to be here answering questions for the next few hours. So this is going to be your way to interact with us. The email address again is on your screen. It's inbox@bssmind.com. That again is inbox@bssmind.com. All right, having said that, I'm going to switch the screen back over to me so you can actually see me. And you can go to see me. All right, what I'm going to do now is I want to introduce you to a very dear friend of mine. I want to introduce you to an individual who is a brilliant marketer. He's been involved in some of the biggest internet marketing launches that ever happened. I'm talking about launches that did this size of $14 million in one day. That's pretty crazy. All right, he's a brilliant marketer. His two areas of expertise happen to be search engine optimization. So he's great at free traffic, amazing at free traffic, and also he happens to be tremendously good at email marketing. Which is what we're talking about today. And what I came to learn recently, I haven't been friends for a long time, but recently we've been doing more and more work together, and he's been doing a lot more interviews of me for his students. And what I came to learn is this guy is a killer interviewer. I mean, he has ways of getting information out of me that I didn't even know was in my head. And so I had made a special request of him if he was willing to come on board and be here for this interview. If he was willing to lead the interview, so that I can make sure anything I have, everything I want to say gets out. He will also be watching the questions you submit, and anytime you get a chance for the end of this presentation, we will go over those questions. So without further ado, I want to introduce you to the host of tonight. It's actually not me. I'm just here to do the training and answer your questions. But the host of the night is Mr. Mike Long, longtime internet marketer, brilliant email marketer, brilliant free traffic guru. So we could all please welcome Mike Long, and I think one of the quick sound tests. Mike, you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me? Thank you. All right, great. I'm very excited to be here. I'm honored to be here. And what I want to do, you can see me and you'll be able to see me throughout the event. I want to actually share my screen to take inside why I think that you should really pay a lot of attention to this event. So I'm going to click screen share. And I'm going to try to share my screen for the first time. Monica, are you seeing what's on my screen? Is it showing?
Absolutely, yeah, I can see it.
What is going on with this? This is craziness. That's $1. That's not $1. That's not $1,000. That's $100. That's $1 million. In affiliate commissions. And that's commission. That's your part of it. It's extraordinary. And we're going to get right to talk about this after I introduce you. Now, another thing I want to do is let people know just how much great energy we already have in the room. I'm going to pull up the email inbox that we have set up for this. We just said that this is a brand new email inbox. And we've got 365 emails in the main box and then another 128. We're right around 500 emails that we've got since we started this event. So keep your emails coming and let us know if you're really, really excited about this event. Keep the good energy flowing in. Now, I want to tell you, I'm really excited about this event for a number of reasons. Now, one of the biggest reasons I'm excited about this event is because of what you're seeing on your screen right now. This incredible case study, because I'm thinking of this webinar, sometimes I do a style webinar that I call acceleration webinar. I actually call it acceleration webinar, it's way more fun to me. And my acceleration webinars are all about going in and finding out where the money's being made right now. Not in theory, not where the money was being made a year ago or 2 years ago. Just how is the money cash in the pocket coming in right now? And this is going to be such an exciting event because we're going to go deep inside this $1 million commission, including the big three questions I'm going to be asking is, number one, how did this happen? And in detail, how did this happen? What emails were sent out? What other things were involved? Were there webinars? What happened to make this $1 million in commissions? That's the number one question I'm asked. The number two question I'm asked, and I'm going to hold this speech. The fire on this is, if he were starting from scratch, from absolute ground zero, maybe a few bucks to buy some media and stuff like that, what would he do in the next 60 days to build an email list that can make him $10,000 or more? We're going to talk about that. And then the final big question I'm going to ask him is, once you get that good start, once you get to $10,000, how would you climb up and build up to build $1 million business? So we're going to start with $1 million, go into detail on that, then we're going to go back to getting started from scratch, always email marketing, then building back up to that $1 million level. Because I think that way we're going to get a full complete picture of how the money's being made right now. So that's going to be really exciting. But first, I really want to introduce you to Onik and bring you inside his life. Now, Onik and I have worked together. We've done millions of dollars of business back and forth. And I've known Onik since 2007. So I've known him for quite a while. Actually, just really quickly, this is a picture of me and my wife at Onik's wedding reception just a few weeks ago in Washington, D.C. So Onik and I are close and dear friends. But really what this is about is this picture. Right here, this bucket. I think that when you're trying to make money online, if you're not using the power of email marketing, I mean the power. If you're not building a list, to me, it's like trying to build a bucket with holes. Just the water's going to leak out. It's that difficult. So tonight, what we really want to do is overcome that challenge. And Onik is such a world master at email marketing, not just email marketing. Okay, he is tremendous at it. He's made millions of these. That $1 million commission we're going to it. This year he's done millions of dollars. I've seen it in the trenches behind. He's incredible at it. That's number one. Number two, he's so passionate about you and about your success. And I've gone to a couple of events. Onik put on this picture, a snapshot from one of his students. This is Onik storming the stage at, I believe this was in Washington, D.C. just a few months back at the Future Wealth event. And I want you to know, Onik is such a passionate guy, and he cares. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's going to tell it to you the way it is, but he cares so much about people's success. I'm not just saying that. I'm going to pull up a quick video for you. I was at another event with Onik just a few weeks. We were in Vegas, and I hope this goes well. I'm just going to pull this up. Onik, let me see if I can get it. I don't know if I can actually get this to play. It seems like no, it's actually going to play. I have it on YouTube channel, but I don't want to pull it up on YouTube. I want to show this to you. So this is Onik's event, and he has such an energy. I gave a brief 45-minute talk. And at the end of it, I pulled out my cell phone, and I took a quick selfie video of the reaction that people had to this. And they were really, really excited. And it's a wonderful audience. It's a wonderful crowd. That's the way to get everybody. And it's just wonderful energy, trying to keep people excited. But I'll tell you, after I got off the stage of that event, so many of those individuals came up to me. And what they wanted me to know, they grabbed my arm, they pull me in close, and they tell me, Onik is such a special guy. I'm here because Onik cares so much about me and about my success. that's the other part of this leaky button principle. Because, you can have the training, but the reality is, if the guy behind the scenes, if he doesn't really care about you and really care about your success, then really how far is it going to go? To me, that's some of the holes in this leaky bucket might be because you don't have the right information or you're not doing the right techniques. Some of the other techniques are just not a matter of caring. Like the care factor, does that person really care? And at that event, I was really gripped. Onyx events, I'm using my events. I just from maybe one event a year, very, very small, just a few people, and I'm used to standing ovations at those events. Most of the events you go to, you don't really see standing ovations. At Onyx events, I mean, he's got Bob Proctor showing up. Bob Proctor is unbelievable. Was a legend, and Onyx is incredible, and just standing ovation after standing ovation, and such a warmth and feeling of closeness. And I want you to be able to experience that. I know it might sound like a little bit, a little new agey or whatever. I think it matters. I think it really matters having somebody who really cares about you and really cares about your success. So what I want to do is I'm going to try to stop screen share and just kind of talk to you personally here. So let me see if I can figure out how to do that. I think I'm back. Am I indeed back?
You are indeed back. I can see you.
So much like this about Onyx. Skillful at what he does, absolutely caring. But the third part of the formula, I want you to know about this, and I've seen this from people who I recommended Onyx to. Onyx is going to get you started. He's really going to get started. He explains things in a really methodical step-by-step fashion. You're going to be able to do the steps and implement stuff. And for example, when you put up an Octane page, if you don't know what that is yet, don't worry about it. We're going to get to it. When you put up a website, you put up an Octane page under Onyx guidance, it's going to look great and it's going to work like gangbusters. That's important. And it's those three things together. That Onyx is an ace. Sell millions of dollars to his name. That he cares about you and your success. And number three, he can teach. He can teach. And I've seen, not in theory, I've seen the pages, I've seen the list getting built. I've personally grilled people and heard the stories of success. There's some that are just so eye-popping you wouldn't believe it. So this is going to be a very, very, very special event. And I want to get right to talking about this $1 million mission on it. I think it matters for people to get to know you as a person. So can you take us inside of where you were? I'm reminded of a story. When I was at when my wife and I were at your wedding reception, I was seated at a table with one of your old friends. And he was telling me a story going all the way back, years back. And he was telling me about a guy who was buying a product one. He's buying a product from this guy. And he gets his email and he opens up the email and he watches. He's really excited. And he's like, he wants to buy a product from the guy. He's not sure. And he notices that the guy's phone number is there. So he picks up the phone and he calls him. And he gets on the phone with the guy. And of course, the guy's Eli. He calls Eli. And he went to the phone. And he's called, okay, I'm thinking about doing this. I'm thinking about making this move. I'm really excited. But I really want to know that it works. Can you tell me a little more? And he told me, the answer was, yeah, absolutely. I gotta run to French class right now. I'll be back at my dorm in like 2 hours, and I'll take care of it. And so the point is, you have been at this for so long, and you've been so deeply in touch with things. Where were you at? Can you take us back to this college days? You're just getting started. When you might have been, not far past where people are right now. So a lot of people might be looking at mission and being like, oh my gosh, I mean, Onyx is just so at such a high level, and he is. But I don't want you to think about where Onyx is right now. I want you to think about where he was when he was getting started. I want you to relate that back to yourself. And we're going to get inside this. We're going to get into the nitty-gritty details. I want you to meet Onyx person. Onyx, before you started doing email marketing, where were you? What was going on? You can picture and take us inside that.
Sure. First of all, thank you for that introduction. That was I didn't actually expect that, but I really do appreciate everything you said. And it's very true. We are amazing friends and have a great time. Done a lot of business together. For those of you watching right now, there's something I want to make a mention of, and I think it's just more of a personal. I don't know. I just be proud right now, but we've actually it's estimated. It's not an exact number, but based on what we're seeing and what we think we are anticipating right now, we have over 7,000 people. people watching this session live right now.
Got to be one of the webinars ever. That's huge.
I've never, my record is 2,000, and I want to thank you guys for being here. This is probably one of the biggest days of my career. Just to be able to have so much influence in the world, to have 7,000 people appear at one place to watch me, to hear what I have to say, is incredibly humbling. And it also proves the point of why we're here, guys. You are here because you received email. I'm going to show you how you can yourself do this exact thing. Okay, this is how we reach the world, change the world, have an influence, have a voice. While earning a great income doing it. Now, Mike, you asked if I could take you back. I want to share one thing with everybody. I want you to look around behind me. Welcome to my office. This is where I create magic. Okay. The only time I ever leave this office is if I want to walk down the hall and go to the couch. I live in a modest 3-bedroom condo. I live normal life, okay? I don't need a big house. I'm gonna have one very soon, and I'm working on it. Just recently got married, but you know, I run a $10 million a year business, and here I am. I mean, my desk is just as messed up as anybody else's. I've got random things lying around. I've got remotes. I don't know what they're doing here. They're still in the wrapper. And I'm just sitting in a regular office, sitting on my 3-screen laptop computer. That's it. That's all I use. Okay, I don't have employees. I don't have big offices. When I started off 12 years ago, this is exactly what it looked like. I was sitting in my dorm room. I had a laptop in front of me, and nothing else. That's it. So where was I when I first got started? When I was first starting, I was studying to be a doctor. I was in a pre-med program. Get me wrong, I was a smart kid. I was in an amazing program that was, I was on a full scholarship. They're actually paying me to go to university, and I was on a one-way ticket into a school at the level of Harvard. I mean, they were recruiting me already to bring me on and to be in med school there. And I woke up one morning and I just realized I was like, I cannot do this anymore. Now I have to go to doctors. Believe me, I've had many medical conditions. My family's full of doctors. My sister's a doctor. I love them to death. They're great. They work hard. Just wasn't for me. They work too hard. They want to work that hard. And so a couple years into it, I have amazing parents. I went to both of them. I dropped my full scholarship. I left the university. I went to a completely different university, and I chose to go into studying business. Now, nobody in my family that does business. Nobody in my family does business. No resources. No help. No single successful entrepreneur. I just knew that that's what I wanted to do, and I took the leap of great faith, and it was a massively struggleful journey. 12 years ago, guess what? There were no Onyx and microns and great systems to follow and step-by-step blueprints. There were very few here and there, and you had to really find things the hard way. And so I had to journey through all of that. 18 months it took me, Mike, from the day I officially started as an internet marketer, which meant like I finally came to learn what this was and decided that this is what I want to do. From that day to the day I actually made my first substantial money, I'm talking about a few $100, with 18 months of struggle. And what I want to do today during this presentation is remove that from you. Okay, some of you may have already been struggling for many months. You may have been trying for a long time. I want to remove that. I want to make sure that what I showed you today helps put you into fast track to getting where you want to. So my story really is that story you shared was a really good friend of mine. He's my first internet marketing friend. Still today, he's not my wedding. He's a great friend, and I met him because I used to put my phone number on my page on my websites, and he called me one day. And he actually called me before I discovered the power of email marketing. So he called me the days that I was making money, but I was doing it all wrong. And I came to learn this later when I went through a catastrophic, issue with Google, where they stole money from me. Literally left my entire business at the bus building like to nil. And I was making to learn, oops, I had not been building email into my business all along. So the story you just said was of me sitting in a dorm room. I was just starting off as an internet marketer. I was studying business in school, and all I had were dreams and tons of struggle. I think a lot of you can relate with that. Now, 12 years down the road, I'm still sitting here in front of you. A sweatshirt. I love living an easy life. I want to grow. I want to do big things, but I want to do it my way. My life comes first. My family and my lifestyle comes first. And I'll go the rest behind that. And guess what? I'm making millions of dollars. Able to put 7,000 people into a webinar, knowing that I will touch the lives of 7,000 people today. I'm going to sleep tonight knowing that there are 7,000 people in the world who watch me, listen to me, and positive from me. Chills down my back. I can't replace that feeling ever, nor would I ever want to. So I don't know if you have anything specific, but that's where I was 12 years ago. I struggled quite a bit. I was just a normal kid sitting in a dorm room. I didn't have any special abilities. I still suck at technology. I'm a witness of it, guys. You're trying to get onto a website or something like this a week ago. We crashed. It wasn't there. Proof is in the pudding. I'm not making this stuff up. Computers are my worst enemy. And I'm a simple person that's figured out a really great simple system and has now system not only changed my life over and over, it's changed the lives of thousands of students that I have.
Well, I want to get to this. I want to get right to this $1 million mission. But what I want to do before that is just get a little bit into when was the first time you made your first $10,000 and what was that like? And then I promise we'll go straight to this mission check into the details of it. But I think that matters because I know for myself the first time I made $10,000 in a week, and then I made another $10,000 the next week. I mean, it felt like the weight of the world came off my shoulders. I think a lot of people here can relate to that. That could be like life-changing money. You know, you're talking about doctors. I mean, I'll tell you this: to become a doctor, you know, if you're fortunate enough to make it into med school, which is very difficult, and most people try to get in their hands, then you're looking at 11 years overall training. You're looking at hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt to get started with a job that makes, you know, low 5 figures per month. And for most Americans, that's a dream job. That's great. It didn't take you that long though. So can you just tell us kind of run up to the first time you made, let's say along the lines of $10,000 in 1 week?
I sure can. Here's the deal. What we're gonna do is dive right in now. Now is the content, and it's time to get started. I do want to go this out one more time. Before I start, let me move over my screen real quick. Okay, I want to show you guys one more time because I won't be able to continue showing it over and over. The 1 sec. Here we go. All right, you can see my screen. Guys, if you have questions throughout the session, we have 7,000 people on. You can imagine it's going to be a lot of time, a lot of difficulty, but I'm committing myself. This is how much I care. I'm committing myself and my entire team to answering as many of these as possible. Now be able to do it live, but the address is inbox at vssmind.com. I'm going to share things with you, and that's how you communicate with us. You don't see a comment box on your own page. That's in hopes that we don't crash. So after this, what I do now is put it back on me. Oops. All right. And now we're going to do a slide here. I'm going to walk you through the model that I used. Hopefully it works. All right. Let's see here. All right. You should see a slide, and it says my first $10,000 online. Guys, I want to share with you exactly what I did to make my first $10,000. And my guys, where my situation was. What was I working on? Guys, at that time, I was at the near wit's end. I was done. I was at my 10th hour. I've been trying this for 18 months. Now, my problem was this, and now all of you don't have this problem. I'm very proud of you for not having this problem. You ready? My problem was that I just didn't let people in. All right, I was a little bit arrogant. I really thought I could do it on my own. I had that complex, and I was out there trying to do it all on my own, and that was the issue. So I spent a lot of time figuring things out. Wouldn't take direction. You're obviously here. You're not. And so I was struggling, and people on these forums, I used to interact on internet marketing forums, and a couple people caught that. They saw that I was doing this, so what they decided. So one person specifically who had become friends with, he reached out to me. He kind of sensed that I was getting to my wit's end. He said, "Look, kid, here's the deal. You're not. They really got my face that day." And I told him, I said, "You know what? I'm done. I've got some great job offers, guys. I had job offers as a graduating undergrad student that were at Wall Street. Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan. These jobs were going to probably earn me over $100,000 my first year ever in my career. I mean, we're talking about I was going to be a investment banker. And so I was like, you know what? I'm tired of all this. I'm going to go through those jobs. I'm crazy. Telling me I'm crazy. He told me, look, give me one more week. Don't quit yet. Just give me one more week. Do what I say and do only that which I say. Focus on it, and I'm going to get you to make your first couple $100, few $100. That way you can see that it's the real deal. It exists, and you won't quit. I said, all right, fine. But I really was fed up. See in front of you. He told me, taught me how, taught me something called affiliate marketing. He taught me how to build a page where I review a product. people to that page, and people will, if they click to go to the product website, and then purchase that product, well, that person would sell. I said, whatever, it sounds stupid, I don't think it's going to work. But I gave it a shot. As a matter of fact, I remember the first day I really put the system in action. I spent the first half of the day using some very, very silly, rudimentary software, putting up a very ugly one-page website. And I used one source of traffic that he told me. I did exactly as he said. I didn't try to innovate. I just listened to him. And I drove some traffic. I worked until like 2 or 3 in the morning. I passed out at the desk. I fell asleep. Somehow I ended up on my bed. And when I got back up and I rushed to my computer in the morning. And my eyes open. I was lying there. And I thought, oh my god, I haven't made anything. I got to check because I promised myself that if this one strategy was the last drop, it does not work. I quit. That's it. I'm done. I'm not going to deal with this internet marketing stuff anymore. I ran to my website. I ran my computer. I opened up QuickBank.com, logged in, guys. 340 in a little less than 8 hours while I was sleeping. That was a real cutting point right there. Talk about irony. Here I had spent 18 months, hadn't made more than $30, and I had spent 18 months working like hours a day. I made more in 8 hours while sleeping. One night, in 8 hours while sleeping. I did 18 months combining. I knew that very moment that I was a believer and it was working. That was my first $10,000. I went on to make $10,000 over the first next 30 days. Now, guess what? I was making a huge mistake there. Cost me a ton of money. What was the mistake I was making? Well, you guys see this model, right? Let me walk you through it a little bit. This model, I expanded upon this model. What I did is I said, man, this is brilliant. So I would launch, a couple of different sites. I had like 3 or 4 different products that I was reviewing. So I would launch these one-page websites, very ugly pages, very simple systems. I would write the review of the product and I put it up there, and I was in like 3 or 4 different niches, and then I would start driving traffic to those pages. And lo and behold, boom, 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 money, income coming in from all different places. And I got to it, and then I started buying traffic. That was the day my business took off like rockets. All right, I found the wonders of Google. I started buying pay-per-click traffic from Google, sending it to this one-page website. And I was at one point, guys, making about $40,000, $50,000 a month. This is while still in college. I remember being called by my father. Okay, he called me home. He's living with the college during his way. I had received a check. A huge check from QuickBank was $32,000, and my dad actually called me home. And I was about something else to get home. He's in a huff and puff. He's angry. He looks like I've done something really bad. I don't know what it is. He calls me into his office and he says, "What is this?" And I'm looking at him. He's pointing at the check. "What is this?" He says. And I'm like, "It's a 32. What? What's the problem?" It's a check. That's the deposit. He's like, "I want to call the company right now. I don't know what this is. I want to know what you're doing. I want to know what you're involved in." He totally thought I was doing something illegal because he's just never seen anything like that. Now he did his research. He figured out what it was and who it was and how it was, and then he came back to me and he had this look that was on his face that looked like he was like a defeated look. Okay, it wasn't even like, "Oh my God, look what my son did." And he just looked at me and he said, "This isn't fair." And I remember that's all he said. And he just handed me the deposit slip and walked away. He since understands what's going on and he loves it. But believe it or not, that was happening. And I thought, man, forget it. Like, I'm not gonna get a job. My dad told me, "Don't go get a job. You don't." Wait, keep doing this. Be an entrepreneur. That's what you've always wanted to do. And then lo and behold, a month after I turned down every job offer, I wake up one morning and Google says, "Sorry, we no longer want doing business with you. You have been banned from Google." AdWords, and you will never be allowed back in. And this is not open for discussion. And we don't care. Thank you. Goodbye. And I remember sitting there and thinking, what in the world did I do? And they won't share with me. Well, later on, I came out. They had kicked out most of the affiliates from the system, and there was a back. I lost about 40, 50,000. I call it how Google stole $600,000 from me because I was making about $600,000 pure profit that year. And that was a wake up point for me. That was wake up point number one. You think that's a bad story? I went on in the future, built a company that was worth doing $10 million in revenue per year, and bankrupted it almost. Because we grew too fast, economy crashed, business fell. Before I knew it, I fell $1.7 million in debt. And the very same thing that built my business after Google and saved my business after being $1.7 million in debt is the very same thing I want to talk to you about today. It is now the cornerstone of every business I launch on the internet, and it was email. So sorry, Mike, I know that was a long-winded answer, but I want to share with you guys is a lot of you are out there learning a lot of different systems. There's a lot of people preaching and coaching and teaching, and they're all great, and I'm not saying bad things about them. Okay, I'm here today because I take training from some of the most brilliant people on the internet. But I just want to tell you one thing: no matter what kind of marketing, no matter SEO, Google, Amazon, I don't care what you're out there selling. You need to make email into a really big part of your business. You really need to make it a big part of your business. Just real quick, guys, we've crossed over 8,000 people.
Unbelievable. Can you show people a screen capture of that?
I actually can't, so we have to do it based on an estimate because I can see a certain number, and then we know that it's underreported, so it's that time. So I don't have the ability to
I'm really excited for everybody who's on this event. Now, listen, one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about this, and I agree to very happily agree to come live on this event, is because email marketing has done so much for me. Now, I've managed to do tens of millions of dollars in email marketing myself, and I have students, and a lot of them are still at the stage where they just want to do exactly what I was doing. Where he's just writing traffic and then making money directly, but not building a list, not using email marketing. And I know from my own personal experience that email marketing put everything on steroids. I started game store when I was in my early 20s, and the first day was open. I was like, what did I do? And I started building my first email marketing list that day. I took a legal pad, pad papers like this, and I set it in front of the cash register, and the number one important thing to me when somebody walked through the front door wasn't so much to make a sale, was get them on my email list so I could get them coming back in again and again. I've never looked back. Email marketing always been a part of what I've done, because email marketing will put anything that you do in business on steroids. But I don't want you to have to just take it at my word. Of course you can, and that's good. But what I want to do is show you just how incredibly powerful it can be. So what I'm going to do right now, without further ado, is rip open the vault, just tear open the honest vault of secrets here, and get inside this $1 million commission. Now, this isn't where Onyx started. There was some build up to this. We're going to get into that build up. We're going to get into where Onyx started from scratch to build to the point to be able to do this. We're going to do all that. There's plenty of money, substantial money on the way. But I want to show you the power of it first. So this is going to be a little bit like a James Bond movie where you start, there's already action and things are already going crazy, everything's already exciting. On it, can you painstakingly, in detail, take us inside of that $1 million commission? Let's say starting with the first opening move that you made to just make this incredible financial windfall.
Absolutely. I want to share with you guys something first. You asked if I could show you a screenshot. I can't do that. Well, no, I took a screenshot now. It says 2,443 viewers. But here's the thing with Google. It only counts the actual Google Plus users. Right. So based on our estimates and things we've done in the past, we estimate about 30 or 33% of users are actually logged into their Google Plus accounts at any given time. That's where we're getting our number from. Plus, we're looking at data of how many people are clicking the links, so we're looking at server data. That's the best way. I will in the next one make it so I can track the slide. All right, here's the deal. I want to talk to you. So Mike has asked me to share a little bit about, in detail about how I earned my $1.1 million. I'm going to do just that. Let me switch screens over real quick so I can set up for you. I will make sure you can see me. All right, you're going to be able to see me in just a second here. And what I'm going to do is get on that. All right, I'm going to open up Paint. My good old friend Paint. For those of you who've ever been on presentation, I love drawing. So I think it just makes a whole sense of things. All right, let me get this back a little bit. And I'm going to share my screen with you in just in a second. In here. All right, there we go. All right, let's share my screen and Mike, if you can confirm that you see random drawing on the screen.
I see random drawing on the screen.
Okay, sounds good. Now I'm going to erase it. Okay, guys, so so what I want to share with you is In the world of email marketing, right, I guess I've got to first explain a little bit about how email marketing works, and so let me do that by showing you this screen. Now, how email marketing works is we have built ourselves a opt-in database. See, I'm going to share with you the secrets of how to drive traffic to a simple little page, to a one-page website that I honestly believe a monkey could make. It's very simple, especially using all the tools that are out there nowadays. You can make it very easy. We give you the templates to use. We hand them to you. You can just copy paste and change some things, and you're off to the races. And what we do is show you how to copy paste a little bit of a technical code given to you by a company that we call autoresponders that you insert on that page. That basically allows someone to put in their email address, and that email address automatically gets put into a database called a autoresponder. Now, you have to understand just that much. So imagine building a list over some time using this awesome kickback traffic strategies I share with you. Well, I was able to build a list of about exactly 68,000 or so people. Let me show you here real quick. I have a slide on that. That I do want to share. It's kind of cool just to see it because it drives home this ridiculous point here. So if you look at this slide, 68,345 subscribers were in there. I may have hit a little bit of an extra database, did an extra few thousand here and there, but about 68,345. And I'm going to share with you the way I promoted it to them. But before I do that, I got to cover the basics, right? So 68,345 subscribers. I took them for a period of 14 days, maybe 15, I don't know. Minus plus or minus a couple of days here and there. And what I did is I created a very strategic promotion with them. And so I have the ability because of my autoresponder, I have the ability to email 68,345 people at any given time with a blink of an eye. I can go into a single system, type in, write an email, and hit send, and it goes to every single person in the entire list, all over the world. I've got subscribers from Singapore, Malaysia, all over Asia. I've got South Africa, I've got Germany, France, Europe, all over the place, UK, I've got Canada, I've got South America, of course, tons of Americans. And so I got on my list, and now by working for exactly 14 days, mind you, after 14 days, I did not participate in the promotion. I went off and did my own thing. This was basically somebody else's product. Here's what happened. I have a group of 68,000 people to whom I thought this product would make a lot of sense. I really believed in the product. I'm a personal student of the product. I've used it, been through it. I did well with it. So I wanted to endorse this product to this list of 68,000 people. Not just because I want to make money from it, but because I knew for a fact that people need to buy this product. I shared my personal stories and all of that, but I wanted them to participate with the product because it was going to help change their life. I had seen it, experienced it. I knew a lot of students who were using it were doing very well with it. So I wanted to highlight all these stories. I wanted to tell this story. Remember, when you are able to have influence and you're able to impact the world, help change the world, that means you have a responsibility to deliver information to those people who follow you. Today there's over 7 or 8,000 people listening to my voice right now. It's my job to deliver something to you that means that would change your life today, right? And if that means I found a product or a great service that is going to change your life. It's the same thing as when your best friend calls you and says, man, I just signed up with Vonage or with this company or that company, or I just got this new internet plan, or I just bought this new video game system. You can really tell me about it. He's like, man, it's awesome. It does this, it does this, it does that. Your friend isn't selling to you. Your friend is telling you about an experience that's helped his life, and he wants to share that with you so that it may help your life as well. But that's exactly what I do. Except I don't call just one friend. Talk to them. I'm able to call 68,345 friends and talk to them at the same time, right? So I like to tell all these people my story about how I was able to use this product to change my life. And in doing that, in 14 days of communicating that message to them, I was able to generate over $1 million in commission. Now, look at the date range. I want to be very clear about something. If you look at the date range, it shows you April 1st through end of August. You think, I use it 14 days, yet this is 4 months. Agree. is that this promotion, a lot of people could buy it on a payment plan. So what that means is when they got involved with it, they didn't pay all up front. So the promotion may have taken 4 to 5 months to pay me, but that doesn't mean I was actively promoting it for that time. I was actually only actively promoting it for about 14 days. And I was like, oh, since then I've gone on to teach them other great strategies and things and all of that. But I was able to, and by the way, a lot of the students who took action during that time from my list who joined the program have since then been raving testimonials and thanked me for making a recommendation because it's had a major positive impact in their life. And that's what I want to share with you. That's what we do, right? It's not selling. It's like calling your best friend and telling them about something that's really made an impact in your life. That's true influence. That's how we change the world. That's exactly what we're meant to do. All right, so now that we're done with this part, I want to go back to paint here. And I want to show you what essentially happened. And Mike, at any point if you have questions, please feel free to chime in, or if you feel like I skipped an important, because I know that for a fact you know it. And so,
Yeah, sure.
all right. So this is a period of 14 days. All right, guys, you'll have to excuse my drawing as I get into it. I don't know why I love doing this. I don't have a for it, but I love doing it. It's a total of 14 days, all right, that the promotion was live. Now, I'm going to put a little marker here in a different color. And I'm going to make that marker green. This is happening at 7 days, all right? So this marker happened at day 7. Now, what's happening during this 7 days? As you can see my cursor, during this 7 days is something that we in the industry like to call a pre-launch. Now, I'll explain a pre-launch to you. You don't have to be a loss or any of the terminology. And then, of course, in the next 7 days is the launch, where we call it open card, all right? And we'll put that right here. Now, during a pre-launch, it's like a perfect example to share with you would be a movie, okay? Let's say a film is about to release. Doesn't it seem like there's a week or 2 weeks coming up to that movie? Every time you turn on the TV, every road you drive on, billboards, poster boards, next to the bus, on the bus, magazines, newspapers. You keep seeing things about that movie. You keep seeing new trailers, even online nowadays. My God, you can't escape the movie. And then suddenly, isn't it shocking that when you're at the movie theater, near the movie theater, or bored on a Friday night, you think to yourself, hey, I think I'll go see Spider-Man 2. Now, that's not just by coincidence or chance. That's what we call marketing. During the pre-launch, I like to call it the buzz building period. What we do is we give away teasers and we give away information and we show you what the product can be and is and would be, and we get you excited to participate in the product. That's a pre-launch. So what I did for this product, which was a high-ticket product, this is about a $4,000 product, is during the pre-launch, I did tons of webinars, and so what I did is tons of free content, plus informing. Okay? This is where I'm able to help people get ready to make an appropriate decision. This is where I'm basically doing a lot of educating. I'm sending emails to that list, letting them know about the program, how it works. Why it works, my experiences. During this time, I'll do a few different things. I'll get into details with it with you in a second. First of all, I'll just send simple text emails, all right? I maybe make a video, maybe. It's not necessary at all. By the way, when I say video, that doesn't mean you have to be in front of the camera like Mike and I are right now. Not at all. You can actually be just like right at the very moment. What you're seeing is my screen. You can make a video like that where nobody ever sees your face, but you see a screen and people love it just the same. And maybe you do webinars. I love doing webinars only because I like it. It's fun. You don't have to do it to be able to have the kind of paydays I'm talking about. But during this time, what I'm basically doing is communicating and building a relationship with that list and letting them know about what's to come. Okay? Also, most good pre-launches for information products, the person doing the launch does the content for you. They create amazing free videos and free content and publish it for you on your behalf. So all you have to focus on at that point, if that's the case, and that is usually about 95% of the time, you can just focus on sending text emails, and those emails alone go to already done content pieces that teach people. So you're really just sending out free content. Now you do that for 7 days, all right? You do that for 7 days, and as you reach 7th day, there's going to be something that happens on the 7th day. That's going to be the open cart. You're going to open their cart, and they're going to officially make an offer, and they're going to say, all right, we're open. Whoever wants to buy, here's what we're going to offer you. You've seen what we're capable of giving you. You've seen the content. You've seen whether it's for you or not. See, you watch a trailer for a film to determine whether it's for you. A trailer works for you and, well, it doesn't work against you, but a trailer doesn't necessarily make you want to buy the movie. It doesn't make you necessarily want to go see the movie. Sometimes the trailer makes you say, not into it. Like, I don't like horror films. I'm not a big fan of them. So if I see a trailer of a movie that looks like a horror film, I immediately write it off. I just save myself a lot of pain and headache, right? So here's the deal. That's on day 7. They do an open cart, during which time you will do the exact same thing that you did for 7 days. So it's just really copy and paste. You do the same thing. Now, again, if you've got a great sales video, converting message, you can focus on just sending text emails. But as you become a more tenured marketer, you may want to do things like webinars and videos. It's up to you. But the messaging is different during the last 7 days. The messaging focuses on, hey, go to this link and buy this product because this is what it's going to do for you. This is what you'll learn. This is who you'll be. Again, stop looking at it as you're selling. You're not selling at all. What you're doing is calling your best friend and making a recommendation that's truly changed your life. Something that you believe can have a major, major impact on them. All right. So I did this exact thing. 14 days. The first 7 days, we focused on delivering a tremendous amount of free and quality content. The next 7 days, I focused on delivering amazing content, but with the focus of, hey, listen, if you want the following things, go to the site and click the order button and buy. And in doing so, we were able to generate over $1.1 million in commissions. I wish it was more fancy. See, for me, particularly, during this time, I'll share with you what I did. Now, this is me. I want to put this out there. There is nothing that says you have to do this. And what I'm about to share with you could seem a little intimidating for you when you're just starting out. What I want to share with you is that I didn't do this for the first 6 years in business. And I was making millions of dollars a year. I'm just doing it now. You don't ever have to do it, but if you want to, I'll share with you and walk you through it to the point that you'll never be scared of it. I'll hold your hand through the whole thing. So what I did is, well, a couple of days in, all right, I'll put a marker. A couple more days in, I'll put a marker here.
And while you're putting these markers in, I've been carefully watching the emails that are coming in. By the way, we're right around 1,000 emails that are coming in, so thank you so much. I want to make sure that we've got most everybody with us, but I want to make sure that catch everybody up to speed. So I think that everybody understands the basis of what we're doing here. The basis of what we're doing is we're building a list, and then we are emailing that list. We're emailing that list to try to make money. So I think everybody understands that. I want to explain to you the 3 different ways that you can make money with this. And because otherwise we're going to lose people. Way number 1 that we can make money with this is through affiliate offers, and that's what I'm taking inside right now. It's pretty exciting because what it is someone else has created a product, in this case a high quality product, and what they're doing to incentivize you is they've created an affiliate program, and using computer tracking, when you send people from your list to them through links that they give you, you copy and paste a link onto your page, write some words, you send out those words to your list, and for all intents and purposes, money comes back to you in the form of paychecks. Okay, so that's what affiliate marketing is. That is one great way to make money with email. Okay, with inbox blueprint and email marketing. The second way is you can use it for your own product. I mean, a lot of questions about that? Yes, absolutely, you can use it for your own product. And third, you can also do this for clients. Okay, lots of businesses need people to do this for them. And so I want to point out that there's 3 different ways. And if you want to know, I got a friend, Jason, and he says if there's a $10 bill and a $50 bill and a $100 bill on your feed, which one do you pick up? will answer to all of them. So you can use all of these methods and have multiple streams of income with what I was talking about. Now, what Monica is talking about, what we focus on right now, is doing an affiliate promotion, where somebody else has created a product. They create their own product, and they have what's called an affiliate program. And then Onyx is selling that affiliate program for him. And Onyx sold so much of that affiliate product, so he did so much in sales. He did around $2 million in sales. $1 million of that was Onyx part, and the other $1 million of that was the vendor, was a product creator. And that product creator was very grateful and, of course, very happy with Onyx for doing that. And so I just want people to understand what's going on here and how things work. If you have more questions, email us at this email address, inbox@bssmind.com. We're checking that, and I'm writing down the biggest questions that we've got more that we're going to cover. And we'll make sure we get everything. But I just want to make sure that everyone realizes there's so many different ways to make money with this. And yes, I just added a question coming from my course. Yes, are you going to tell us how to list? Yes, we are. That's the greatest thing here. We're starting kind of like in the middle of a James Bond movie, where you're seeing the action, the excitement. Onyx showing you inside the details. He's opened up his vault here, seeing the inside of $1 million payday. And then we're going to do when we're done with that. We're going to go through the details of that. We're going to go all the way back to the beginning to how you start from absolute scratch and what you do in the next 60 days to make as much as $10,000 or even more. And then we'll go on from there. All right, please continue on.
All right, so let's see, guys, can see my screen again, and what I've done is I've gone ahead and put that email there, guys, as well. Remember, please be patient with us. We've got over 7,000 to 8,000 people here, so we're going to get tons of questions. We've got over 1,000 emails, so please do, don't expect us to reply within minutes or answer your question live within minutes. We'll try to do our best, and even if you don't answer it during this live session, we'll go back now. What you're looking at is what I conducted. Now, a lot of times people say, oh, do a webinar? No way. That sounds like something I could never do. Because what I'm doing right now is considered, it's not the easiest thing in the world. I will agree with you on that. However, that's not how I did webinars. See, when you promote something as an affiliate, now affiliate means I'm endorsing somebody else's product to my database. Well, I usually don't have to be the one that does the talking. So as you notice, I put the words host when I put webinar. Host right there. You see the word host. So here's what that means. Host means that you are able to get on a webinar and say, welcome everybody, this is Onyx Singhal. Thank you so much for showing up. Today's going to be an amazing day. I've got an amazingly powerful person here. Who's helped change my life. He's got a great course. He's got a great this. He's got a great guy. And today he's going to share with you just how you can lose 15 pounds in the next 2 weeks. Hey, help me do it. I think he can help you do it. So without further ado, I'd like to bring on board for you Mr. Mike Long. Mike, you there? And then Mike, you chime in, and you shut up. That's it. That's what a webinar is run like. Let the other person do the hard work, and that's why it's so brilliant to be an email affiliate, because people respect you, people want you. People will do all the work to make money for you because they know you've got influence. They know that you can send an email blast to 68,000 people and get easily 1,000 people on a webinar, and they'll get a ton of sales, give you 50%, do all the work. You just did an introduction that's no different than what I just did. All right, so even if you want to take the quote-unquote webinar route, which you don't have to right now, well, you would still be absolutely fine because you wouldn't be the one doing the actual work. All right, so what I did is I started my 14-day promotion with first a text email. That text email simply sent people to a place where there was a free video. That's it. I wrote up a quick, and even those emails, the people who you're promoting for, they tell you pretty much what to say. They give you a template to work with. You obviously want to change it yourself. Any good inboxer does. I basically took it, I just short email, I rewrote it, just the points I want to focus on. It sends 68,000 emails went out, sent people right to this great free content. A couple of days later, sent out another couple of telling them, hey, make sure you're on this free webinar. I'm going to have a person on board and talk about some great stuff. A couple of days later, sent out another text email that said, here's a link to the webinar that we just did. Again, that person recorded the webinar, transcribed the webinar, sent me a link, did everything. All right, then I just did another webinar. So that was the whole promotion. I did a lot of webinars. Now why? Actually, there's one webinar I didn't do. I got a little carried away with drawing this thing. I did not do this particular webinar. Although in retrospect, I should have, as the more I learned about it, that was the only webinar I didn't do a webinar on launch day. But I did about a total of 5 webinars throughout the 14-day period. That's a lot. Well, it was because the product was, a $4,000 product, so I definitely wanted to make sure I got people in the buying mood and had make sure I really exhibited to them exactly what it was. I believe in transparency. I wanted them to see what the product was before. So I didn't even do a video the whole time. I focused on text emails and doing these hosted webinars where I had no work to do. This is what the promotion looked like. This is how I was able to create $1.1 million in commission over 14 days. Now, I do want to tell you guys something. Does that mean that my list of 68,000 does 1.1 million? Every 2 weeks? That's a little crazy, and I would never tell you that. This promotion was a runaway hit. It really clicked with my list. But I'll tell you one thing. I consistently have day promotions or weeks, I should say, sometimes even days, consistently have where I make $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, okay, from other email databases I have that are similar size. That is a very doable, Mike and I have generated millions together doing email. So I have certain promotions that are runaway hit from my list. We'll do, it's just a great product. Everyone bites and we do millions in sales. I have others that do on a bad day, 20, 30, 40, 50,000. Those are my bad days now. I mean, that's how it's become. So what you're looking at is a template of how watch your email. Most really good email marketers will follow a similar template to this. What they might do, for example, if it was not a $4,000 product, I would not have done nearly as many webinars. I just wouldn't bother. I would have sent throughout the span of 14 days. I would have sent some 6 or 7 text emails, sending them to the free content the person himself is producing, and then sending them to the sales video or the sales page, and making my case for them to purchase it, and my experience with the product in the email, typing a couple of sentences, a couple of paragraphs. That's it. So it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be hard at all. And the formula that you're seeing in front of you truly is the formula of how you monetize an email list with your big paydays. I actually call it printing money. Mike, have I missed something or anything? You want me to kind of go back over?
Yeah, Meredith just sent me an email, so there's a huge interest out there for people who want to know how do we build this list. We're going to get to it. You just got to stay a little longer. What we're going through right now is so critical and so valuable. I want you to understand that you can't see the end game. You can't see $1 million business, then you're not going to have the same drive. You're not going to have the same motivation. I want you to have that. I want you to know I have sat down personally with Mike, and I have seen him personally, like upfront and personal, in business that I was involved with. Do $1 million promotion, actually $1.25 million, okay, in sales behind it for me. I've seen it happen in a little bit over the course of a week. So you're getting it straight from the source here. It's very, very exciting. It's a powerful skill. And Mike is so good at it. He's great at teaching as well. So bear with us. We are absolutely going to get into exactly how it is that we build these lists. But first, what I want to do, when we talk about the opening moves, you're so good at, speaking to people through your emails. And I know that I love to get your email dispatches. I know that now people on your list are going to really enjoy opening up the emails. What's Anna got in store for me today to learn, to be entertained, to grow? I think those things are all very important. Now, I agree with you when you say you don't have to do all these top-level things to be successful, but I want to take people inside of some of the smart insider moves you're making, not because they're going to make them on the first day. But of course, I'm sure somebody can appreciate to build a business that's at an 8-figure level like Onyx at. There's going to be some creativity that's going to go into it. Now, can you earn a full-time income, maybe even a doctor's salary, not putting nearly as much creativity in? Absolutely. Okay. I think that you're going to find that it's even more fun if you do know some of these creative moves, even if you don't start off with them. Like, you've been doing email marketing for years before you ever did a webinar. Is that true?
Oh my God, webinars scared me like nobody's business. I refused to do webinars. Myself on screen real quick. I was so scared of doing anything I could get. Like right now, you can see me, right? Hello, you see me on video. I would not do this. That was a very shy person. You can get me standing in front of 3
That's one of the things I want to talk about. Like, you were not a sales guy when you got started.
No, not at all.
Very reserved, nerdy, bookish kind of guy. And you really had to come out of your shell to do this. But the thing is, even while you were very much yourself, very closed off, you were still making tons of money, and I want people to know that.
Yeah. So exactly. So basically, I was a very shy guy. I had this was not me. Here's exactly how I would react if I knew that there's 7,000 8,000 people listening to me right now watching me live. I would have done like this. Like, I was scared. I chose nothing to say. No idea. I wouldn't do a webinar until a long time in. I first, started learning how to speak on stage and all that. I made millions of dollars before I ever did a webinar. Millions of dollars doing only text emails. Basically, there's a great product I want to recommend. I wrote a quick 2-3 paragraph email and I sent it out. Okay, now for those of you who are asking, hey, how does the whole process work? How do I build a list? All that. Yeah, we're going to get into it. What I want to share with you first is, see, when I start talking about how to build this business, a lot of people have a tendency to first just look for the reasons why they can't do it. All right, we look aggressively for why this won't work for me. We are people who want to believe in doubt. We are people who want to believe in the conspiracy theories of their mind like play with us. So before any of that, I want to share with you the fact that I don't think there's anything you can say that's going to differentiate you from who I am. All right, or I was till even you know 12, 11 years ago. But what I want to show you is the future. What I want to show you is that there are very few businesses out there who can do $1.1 million of pure profit in 14 days. Are you going to do that next week when you become an imposter today? No, no. Chances are no. We have one student in Inbox Blueprint, by the way, who I am going to be interviewing tomorrow. He came out of the woodwork and told us he joined Inbox Blueprint back in January, became a student, started building his list using the exact same traffic strategies that I share, and has built a list close to 40,000 people. And what I heard from my team is he's making $1 million+ a month. A month. With just a 40,000 person list. So I can't wait to talk to him tomorrow. I'm going to go to I'll talk to him. I'll share with you guys what he's done. But I think it's all about me proving to here first. You don't need technical experience. You don't need to worry about how complicated to put up hosting and all that nonsense. So we cover all that in great detail. Secondly, you don't need to be the next Edgar Allan Poe or whoever, some big poet or writer or some, just be
Great sales guy. He's really tough on that. Like, I mean, at this point, I believe you're one of the great sales people that's out there. But you turned yourself into that. When you got started, I remember getting your emails like, in 2006, 2007, and they were nothing like they are today. You've really come so far. And I want people to know you can be making money. And I want you to know about these advanced techniques. Now, let's go into this $1.1 million launch. What was the first thing that you said to your list? Do you remember what the first email dispatch was to just start climbing the pump? You said it was a pre-launch. So what was the first email? I was like, hey, here's a $4,000 product, go ahead and buy.
no. My first email to them was a story, and it was a true story. It was my story, and I basically shared with them that I have spent the last 10, 11 years promoting digital products, and that's how I made my money. And I couldn't believe that I had never thought about physical products. So I told the story. I said, recently I took part in a certain program, and I started brand new as a marketer, wanting to do something completely new, and I gave this thing a shot. And here's my results. Here's what it did for me. And over the next few days, if you'll lend me your ear, I would like to teach you how to do the very same thing. I'm going to send you some videos that I want you to watch, starting with this one today. Please watch this video. It'll explain to you the biggest breakthrough I've had in my business in the last 6 years.
And the thing is, I want people to know, and I just had a message flash in from Sarah, and she wants to know, do you have to buy the product person? And let me kind of point this out. What I just said, do as email marketers is we can investigate. We are performing a service for our members. And remember, we're here to talk about how the money's being made right now. Well, this is a great way to differentiate yourself from all the noise that's out there. Okay, there's tons of noise out there. We want you to be able to catch the front of the line. And one of the things that's going on is there's not a lot of private viewing going on, where somebody's really delving into and trying to understand what is working right now in various products and so forth. So what Onyx was doing was his own investigation. Now, you may not be in a position where you can investigate a product. Sometimes Onyx promotes something that he hasn't deeply investigated just yet because he knows the reputation of the person and so forth. Usually he investigates it himself. Usually he becomes a part of it himself. But you don't have to investigate it. What you can at least do is do a review of the marketing of the product. And believe it or not, that's a good service. If you actually go through the marketing of the product, and again, right now we're talking about this affiliate marketing aspect. We can also do this for our own products, and we can do this for clients as well. So, we'll try to get into actually just got an email from one of my members who's making $20,000 a month doing this for his own products. It's really that would be very, very powerful. But my point is, what you're doing in email marketing, you're doing a service for the people who are on your list. And the more you're providing service for them, the more they're going to like you. Now, you don't have to do that, okay? You really don't. You can make plenty of money not doing that, but we're trying to give you the cut to the head of the line, kind of $1 million secrets. You won't even necessarily do this straight from the beginning, but ultimately you'll be able to, and it's going to be much more powerful. Now, how do things progress? Things must have really heated up to get to the boiling point where, where so much money was made. How did you transition from that pre-launch to the actual launch?
Okay, that's a great question. So yeah, so essentially as the pre-launch kind of progressed, we sent them more videos, and we were very honest. I mean, there's nothing to hide, right? We let them know that, hey, on a certain day at this time, there will be an opportunity for you to participate in this course.
Okay, so before it came live, you were already letting people know there was going to be something for sale, so they knew what to expect.
Yeah, absolutely, exactly. And we what we told them is, listen, during those next few days, our goal isn't to sell you whatsoever. Our goal is for you to determine whether this is for you. Why would we give away so much content and information if we just wanted to sell you? If we were just going to sell you. But by giving away all this information, you get to qualify yourself. You get to say, you know what, this one's not for me. I don't like this stuff. It's not, it feels bad. And you just don't do it. So during the time we gave away free content, we let them know it's coming. We did a webinar like a day or two before the card opened, and we really rallied everybody, and we gave them what we would get. Now, we added bonuses of our own. You're going to see me doing this in just a little bit. I added bonuses. I told them, look, if you guys make a decision to join my team and do this, I'm going to add the following, et cetera, bonuses on board for yourself by me. So here's the thought. You get a ridiculous value here, and I'm going to throw in enormous value here if you decide to take action.
And I'm still leading on your I think this is so brilliant what you do. One of the things that Onyx does is he'll partner with people to create a bonus if it's worth it for him. And again, this is a little bit of a bad strategy, but you want to know how $1 million get paid? I want to tell you the straight scoop on it. So what Onyx does is he'll partner with a paramount expert in that category. So, for example, if it was something like a health and fitness product, he might partner with somebody who had used the program and lost a ton of weight, and who's now very healthy and very happy. And for a small portion of Onyx commissions, which is incentivized that person will then join forces with Onyx and create a terrific bonus to really help his buyers have tremendous success. Now, you did this for this particular $1 million commission, and it worked out like gangbusters. I saw it in person, and it really inspired, and it helps your people have much more success.
Yeah, so okay, so here's the deal. I collect people, I educate people, I bring things to them. I have influence, but that doesn't mean I'm brilliant at every single thing in the world. I wish I was. That would be awesome. I'm not the best at certain things, but I have reach. See, what's great about being on my is that you eventually build reach, right? You know people, you have a network. So I bring that network to them. So what I actually do is I find the expert on this topic. This is their thing. For example, I am the expert in the world of online or email marketing. Everyone knows me as a guy who goes to give questions about email marketing, affiliate marketing. If you have questions about doing, a promotion, like the one I showed you a second ago on screen, I'm a really good architect. But I'm not very good at Facebook traffic or selling physical products or doing search engine optimization. Like when I want to do search engine optimization, I go to Mike, the person you remember from now, and I'm like, he's great at it. So what I do a lot of times with big promotions is I go out and find an internal team member, somebody with say, look, here's the deal. I'm about to bring on a lot of students. I want them to be well taken care of. I want them to teach your strategy to them. And in order for you to do that, I will share experts. My commission with you. And now what I end up doing is I free up my schedule so I can focus on scaling and building my business. I offer more value to the students by bringing on an actual expert who knows this stuff a lot better than I do. And I'm able to continue to build an amazing business and how to attack the next thing. So that is one of my greatest secrets, and I do this when I do the bonus building. Now get back to the, unless I forgot what I was saying.
So what I want to do, people are just dying for this so we're going to get to it. There's two things we need to do first. One is I want to talk about how you transition to close the part, because that's where most of the money is made. In fact, on it, you made hundreds of thousands of dollars of commissions in the very last day or two of that promotion. Is that correct?
Say that question again. So basically, the last day was most important. Is that what you mean?
Well, yeah. So I want to talk about where most of the money's made, which is at the end of the promotion.
Yeah.
That's where you made, in probably about a 48-hour span, if my information is correct, I believe that you made hundreds of thousands of dollars in commission. So I want to talk about it, because I know that that's really exciting people, and this is something that you can use at any level. This is, so if you're just getting started, you need to know this. This is one of the critical secrets, and it's so powerful. On it, how did you bring things home? How did you drive that last 48 hours? How that 1.1 million, how much would you say happened ballpark in the last 48 hours?
Great question. So let me draw something for you. You guys should be able to see my screen now. I'm going to do something because I'm going to share with you a graph. This is how, when you're an affiliate doing email marketing and you're supporting the launch, this is what it's going to look like. All right. Let me push the whole thing because it's such a drastic variation. I need to push the whole diagram down. That might be why I'm doing this. All right. So here's what this looks like. Day one is going to be one of your highest days. So what's going to look like, and this can vary. So for this particular promotion on the first day, we did pretty well. Probably like right around here. Let's say this was sales. Then it immediately dies. Okay. It kind of levels out in the middle, and it kind of stays in this area. It could even be lower. It actually may have been more like this. Right? And then something happens as it's closing out. People have taken all their time to figure out, determine whether they want to do this product, whether this is right for them. You've given them all kinds of information. You've answered their questions. You've been there to help them. What you'll see is you let them know, guys, it is now closing. It will officially be off the market, and this is what it looks like.
Yeah. And I got to tell you this. I'm right now promoting Inbox Blueprint, and I only promote things I'm extraordinarily happy about. I only promote a handful of things each year, and I have been dying to promote it, but it's been closed month after month after month after month. It's been closed since January, and I know what it's like. When people really want to, oh gosh, when is it going to be? Back out, and that's the feeling people have. They're like, oh my gosh, it's closing. This is my last chance. And even people who didn't even realize that they were interested. They might have, if you had interviewed somebody right in that bottom part, in that middle part where the sales are really low. If you interviewed a lot of people that bought, they probably would have thought, there's no way I'm going to buy this. I'm not even really considering it. I'm just following along because I'm curious, because I'm interested. And they may have But next thing you know, wham, out comes the credit card, and it's sitting there. They whip out their credit card, they grab their wallet, they whip out their credit card, and they put it on their computer keyboard, they start typing, and they're so excited. And that's a moment that really comes together. What's your secret for really blasting sales up, and how much did you make in about that last 48 hours?
I would say that there's really no secret. It's really just about increasing the amount you communicate with them and expressing to them that it is closing and Julie is closing. So you gotta build excitement. Just build excitement because they start hearing from you more. Those last few days, I must have sent them a couple of emails, 3 emails, up to 3 emails a day for the last few days, just saying, guys, knock knock, let me know it's gonna close. They'll come back to me tomorrow. It'll be done. And that was really all. That was really all there was to it. Nothing much more than that. Now, as far as I'll tell you, I did probably about 50% more sales on the last day than I did on my first day. And probably did on the last day, I think, of my total sales in the whole promotion, about 66 to 0%. Of my total sales on the last day of it.
Wow, 60% less. So in the last 24 hours, if I pull out my calculator, which I'm doing right now, let's punch this up. So 1.1 million is a little bit more than that, but 1.1 million times 0.6, that means that you earned over $600,000 in commissions in the last 24 hours. That's amazing.
Yeah, no, exactly. And that's what we did. And that really is the dissection of the 1.1 $1 million promotion. I want to ask you guys a favor. And I want to send an email to inbox@vssmind.com that says on. Just put on in the subject line. That tells me you're listening, you're paying attention. Okay, I'm probably listening. Okay, 14 probably tell me we're going to but I love seeing this. So at inbox@vssmind.com, send a quick. That just says on, and that means it'll show you, it'll show me, and basically saying on to let me know that a light bulb went on. Sorry, and you really understand now, like how once you have an email list, we're going to talk about how to build an email list. Once you have an email list, how simple it is to be able to pull massive amounts of commission out of that list. And I think we'll give it a couple more seconds here because there's a little bit of a delay with Google Hangout. But before we go into how to build an email list, Mike, what else about this is actually necessary? We're getting any questions that I should address.
Yeah, we're getting a ton of questions, and I'm going to answer them short form really quickly. And right now it is pouring like crazy. We're having tons of people that are having light bulb moments, and that's exciting for me because I'm away from my family, I'm away from his family, we're both recently married, so we love you with our sweethearts right now. It's very nice for us to see so many people getting excited. What I'm more going to do is tell you the topics that I'm going to make sure that we cover before we end the event. People are wanting to know, do markets get saturated? The answer is not really. We'll go into why. Is this for beginners? Absolutely, and we'll get into why. We talked about again, the biggest question I got out there is how do you actually build that list? And that's going to be our next big, huge topic. But the last big question I got for people that are on a little bit of a time crunch is, we're about an hour and a half into this event. Obviously, people are going out of their minds with happiness. It's very nice to see all the feedback. Thank you for sending the email. By the way, it really matters to us. Thomas Wisman says, it's all like Donkey Kong. No, I absolutely agree with you, Thomas. So one of the biggest questions we had is, listen, I'm running out of time right now. How do I get into Inbox Blueprint? I want to give you the opportunity to be able to jump inside that right now, and then we're going to go directly to talking about if Onyx starting from scratch right now. Because remember, this is an acceleration webinar. We want to talk about how is the money being made right now. We've shown you the King Kong money. Now we're going to show you how to start absolutely from scratch, even if you're a beginner. And how to build up to the 5K figure level and try to do it in 60 days less. Not everyone will be able to do it. But if you want to give you a game plan, you don't shoot for something, then then you have nothing to shoot for. It's far better to have a game plan and go for it. So if people want to join, I want to pull up. I've got a little notepad document, so I'm just going to go to screen share myself. And I'm pull a little notepad document. I'm going to give everybody the opportunity who's ready to jump in now already, the opportunity to jump in. So I'm pulling up. I'm going to screen share right here. And tell me when you can see my screen. Remember, these are 3 different ways to make your money: affiliate marketing, your own product, and client consulting. And remember, the main thing we're trying to do here is cover this leaky bucket. We want your earnings to be stuff. We want your bank account to be stuff. The way that Monica and I feel about it, and we're so passionate about this, is we feel like right now, if you're not doing this, it's not water coming out of this bucket. It's cash. It's cash that you're missing out on. We don't want you to miss out on this opportunity. So I've got a little notepad for you, and it's a website here, and it's called inboxyes.com. Inboxyes.com. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that website up for you right now so you can see it. And if you haven't signed up yet, this is such a no-brainer. It's you can get started for $97 for your first payment, and it's right here. And anybody coming to my list, you already know I've been talking about this. I've been jumping up and down about it. I've been bonusing like crazy. I believe in this. Okay, so you can get it for 3 payments at $97. This is exact step-by-step instructions on how to get started, how to build your list. What's the whole rundown? This program is so expensive. People have so much success. And before you do answer that question, I do want to show people. This is really gratifying. I'm pulling up my email inbox here. These are all the people that have been writing in. This has just been pouring in. Yara Giannis on. Oh, that's awesome. Just getting person after person. I can just go page after page. Russell, Eric, Lopez, Roger. Ken, Marilyn, Mariana, Anders. Just person after person after person. Page after page after page of people saying it is on. This is page 3, I think, of this, or page 4. I don't even know. I'm losing track. They're still coming in. So this is a great deal for us. And we do this for profit, but we're also doing this because we want to change lives. It's exciting for us. It's enjoyable for us, and this is just a great deal. I think this is incredible. I count 300, over 300, and that was just a few seconds ago. If I hit refresh, then a bunch more coming. So thank you so much. We're really, really excited. You're excited, and to join us today, what you're going to want to do is go to inboxyes.com, and you can click in. You can either take 3 payments of $97, or you can get the best value discount right here. And to get started, you just enter your email address here. If you know the next step, you can jump in and join us on it. Just so people know, can we give them the rundown? What they got. And immediately after that, we're going to go into that first critical 60 days. If you are starting absolutely from scratch, how you get started getting your next 60 days to turn into $10,000 or even more.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, okay, so guys, first of all, I do want to tell you, please go to inboxyes.com. Do it right now. I am about to add bonuses for you. I'm going to make this the absolute platinum of all marketing courses. When I share with you what's about to come down the alley, you are going to be shocked, amazed, and appalled. First of all, I want to tell you one thing. Whatever you investment into it, maybe it's still there you have full 60 day money back guarantee. All right. So right now, go to inboxyes.com. Now, if you do this, and I begin to add a lot of bonuses, I'm going to add a tremendous amount of things I want you to have that are going to make you into a brilliant marketer. And I'm seeing a lot of people I'm reading here that are obviously you guys are just beginning. I have gone all over. I put together the best of the best for those who are just beginning. When it comes to traffic generation, building your list, writing to your list, templates. I spent over $3 million testing things, and I just give them over to you. But this has been created specifically for those who are just beginning. So here's a couple of things. Before I get, I'm going to go through the detail. you even hear the details. Why? Because why not? You have 60 days to try the program. I'm going to share with you exactly how to go from zero to making $10,000+ a month, $20,000 a month. I've got plenty of students who are doing it by following that 8-step program. All right, it's just 8 steps. You go through them. You won't even realize you're putting your business up onto the internet before you get started. This program is meant for you. Anyone, even if you're a complete beginner to the point of you don't even know what internet marketing is. You came on here today because you got a link from some email or somewhere you saw it in your ear. You're like, what's internet marketing? Well, I've taken that into account. All right, we've taken every the most granular processes into account. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share with you in detail what it is that the program includes. All right. Then I'm going to go through some additional bonuses that I'm going to add. It's about $10,000 worth for those who make a decision today, right now, right here, to give this a try. And at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you this, okay? Anytime in your life, I want you to make an informed decision. So right now, you may be sitting there thinking, I don't know, I'm debating, is this really for me? Can I really do it? So let me think about it. That is the bane of success. Saying, let me think about it, because we don't take action. We sit back and we don't take action. So here's a challenge for you. Think about it. All you want. You have the right. You should, of course. But why don't you have an educated decision? Go in there. Participate in the training. Start the 8 steps. Download the templates. Be on our webinars. Work with our coaches. Work with our support team. And then make your decision. You have 60 days to do that. And that's the appropriate way of making a decision. Anything other than that is a blind decision. It's not something that takes, well, it's not smart. All right. So I'm going to do something real quick here. Give me a second. Mike, do you want me to go through the few slides I have where we go through the details of what Inbox Blueprint has? Real quick before you answer that. For those of you watching, we are, after I finish this, after I go through what Inbox Blueprint is, because we've got a lot of people asking, I am then going to go through a full 60-day blueprint with you. You are going to learn how to build your list. We're going to learn about traffic. We're going to all of that. We're using Q&As. We've got a tremendous amount of information still coming. But right now, I want to challenge you to make a decision to change your life right now. I want to challenge you to make that decision. So, Mike, would you like me to go through the offer in great detail and share with you?
I think it's important at this point for us to detail the offer. At least recently, we may go into more detail as we go. I want to tell you this. We have so many people that have written in and typed in just a simple letter on. And that, it really fires me up. It makes me feel so great about you donating my time tonight. By the way, I'm not paying you to do this. Okay, so I'm here. I'm just here out of friendship, Ron, and out of my desire to see you have massive success. That's number one. Number two, on it, the last time you hired yourself out to write emails and stuff like that for people, to write sales copy for people, how much money did you make the last job? You took doing this for somebody else, how much did you get paid?
If I come in and write emails, write copy, plan campaigns for people, usually I walk away with a minimum of $200,000 to $250,000. In consultees.
And this is not, this is reality. Onyx has had somebody pull out their checkbook, right? Pull out their checkbook. And can you imagine this? I really want you to just look at your checkbook right now. You've got it handy. Pull it out and say to yourself, imagine yourself writing down, I'm going to write this down, Onyx Singal, and I'm going to write down $250,000. I'm writing it all out.
And please mail that over to me as soon as possible.
I've said way more money than that recently. I will tell you this. Onyx is telling the truth.
Very true. You paid me a tremendously larger amount than $250,000. Very true.
Great. So I'm going to do this. I'm signing it, and today's date is 27 August 2014. And for email marketing, and I'm going to pull this up to the screen. I hope you can see it as well. I'm going to cover up some of my bank details, be a little bit tricky here, but I really want you to imagine somebody writing out a check, and the reality is I have personally paid Onyx far more than this just in the last few months. Okay, so I want you to imagine somebody writing that out, that check out, a paycheck for $250,000. You're learning from that guy, and that's what you need to know about cost movement, in my opinion. In my opinion, what you need to know is you're learning from a guy who's gotten paid. I'm going to hold this check up again. I just wrote this out for you to see. I got a couple of details here. A massive, unfortunately, I haven't covered this, so somebody were to get hold of this thing. It might be like a little bit backwards. $250,000. You're learning from that guy. You're learning from a guy who has done not one, but multiple seven-figure promotions. I know this from experience. Multiple seven-figure promotions to his list in just the last few months. In 2014, because remember, this event is about how the money being made right now. And so I just want you to carry those thoughts forward. In my opinion, that's really what you need to know. So go to Inbox Yes and join us. But could you just give them a quick, maybe 3-minute rundown of what's involved? And now I want to get straight to how to get started from scratch. What you need to do in your next 60 days to make as much as $10,000 or maybe even more. And then if we have some time again, we're going to talk about it, but Sarah's get that seven-figure level. Want to just share everybody inside that?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to share with you exactly what's going on. Hey guys, there's a few things you need when you're going to start your inboxing business. When you want to start your email business, and these are the things I want. These are how I can help you. First of all, look, these are the entire system. I'm going to share with you the mistakes I made. First of all, when I started 12 years ago, 18 months no system. No, I wasn't willing and ready for someone to help and coach me. I made the greatest mistake of not allowing myself to invest in myself. Forget the business, invest in yourself. Grow. You're here today. You're obviously very serious, right? All you really need is somebody to hand to you a step-by-step way for you to put this all into action. So that's exactly what we have. We have an entire system that I spent over $3 million investing in every little nitty-gritty. I'm going to share with you in coming up in a few minutes actual opt-in pages, right? What my one-page websites look like. Well, they're done and ready for you. I'm going to hand them over to you so you can just change the text and use them. There are thousands of niches in the world, but that doesn't mean you should be in those niches. So I'm going to share with you exactly which niches you should be participating in and which are the best for you. And then I'm going to share with you over 20 traffic sources, and my number one favorite traffic source. How many of you would like to learn the one traffic source that not only have I used to build up thousands and thousands of leads probably well over 200,000 leads, but I've just recently helped tremendous number of my students build lists that build a community of people that have gone over 10, 20, 30,000 people just using one traffic source. Look, and everything I'm about to share with you is time-tested and safe. Time-tested and 100% safe. It's all done for you in this one area. So why did I do this? Because I don't want you to make the mistake. I'm going to skip past all of this on purpose, all right? And I want to share with you exactly what the course is about. I've shared with you the results that people get. I'm not even going to bother right now talking about it because I'll tell you right now, it is understood and everyone knows this system works. So right this minute, here is what you're about to get. First and foremost, the full blueprint, over 30 videos that are professionally shot. Here's the coolest part about them. These videos give you click-by-click exercises that you literally just copy and paste. I'm actually going to trick you into launching your own business. You won't even know it. All right, what that means is I'll give you these 10 little exercises, and as you're doing them, your business will be up. Running live. You'll go through 8 steps. You know how many people have told me that this alone is worth $1,997? How many people have told me if this course, this just that number one part of it is alone worth at least $1,997? Guys, you get seriously everything you need, and this is just the first part of it. I'm going to give you my most profitable emails. I'm just going to hand them to you. These are emails that gave me my most biggest paydays. You can take it, you can personalize it, put your own things onto it, and off to the races you go. I'm also going to give you a whole additional course that's all about how to outsource your business. So imagine being able to outsource the entire thing. able to run with it, I'm going to share with you exactly how to do that. I'm going to give you over 20 beginner videos. If you're one of those people that says, look, I really just don't understand even the basics of an online business. What is hosting? What is a domain name? What is an autoresponder? I'm going to hand it over to you on a silver platter. This alone, this whole package is worth about $2,000, and I'm not even done yet. Now I'm going to give you my copy and paste best template over $3 million invested in creating this to perfect it. I have taken it through the ringer in every form of marketing you can imagine. You'll always know you're getting the best conversions possible. I've tested everything from text, video, images, color, font style, every single, the buttons, the wording, the bolding, the italicizing, and I'm going to hand it to you on a silver platter. Now you can easily say, right, getting your one-page website, hand it to you, and you can just literally copy and paste, or you can replace the text and run with it. It's worth easily $1,000, $997. Key part number 3, your secret drawer, the top affiliate programs that have made me my millions of dollars. In almost every niche that I'm in, we test offers all the time, every day, all over the place. Use these from day one to start making your own money. All right, these are the very programs I find and monetize. You get more added as I test them for years to come. For the next so many years, as I keep adding, as I keep testing offers, I'll keep letting you know which ones are converting great. Now, you can imagine this is worth at least $497 easily, right? Here is the crazy, insane value. This is my favorite. Guys, I told you, I'm smart internet marketing, I know what I'm doing, but I'm by far not the brightest out there and everything. I've put together a Mensa traffic panel for you that is of insane value. The brightest gurus in the world, the top traffic strategies, the top 7 experts in the world, 6 months of full access to them. Each of these guys charge a minimum of about $997 an hour. We talk about search engine optimization, social media, Facebook, solo ads, media buying, Google, banner networks, you name it. I just recently, 3 days ago, brought on a great Facebook expert. We brought on a search engine optimization expert. We, about 2 weeks ago, brought on a brilliant Google expert, and I'm just days away from bringing on the banner network expert. You're going to get 6 months with these guys. You're going to know. Everyone keeps asking, how do I build my list? How do I build my list? What if I make you a expert in any form of traffic you want? You can imagine this is easily worth over $1,997. And now my key part number 5, one of my favorites. I'm going to give you 12 months for free in my inbox inner circle. You can wrap my entire team around your business. You're going to get ongoing monthly training. See, we have this thing we call We Test, We Teach, meaning every single month I'm out there testing new things, doing new things, and I'm going to teach them to you exactly what I'm doing. All right. Every single month, I'm going to bring on new experts, whether they're conversion experts, opt-in page experts, affiliate marketing, traffic experts, physical product selling, it doesn't matter. I want to open the world of online businesses to you, and I have a great network. I know a ton of people. I'm going to bring them right to your doorstep every single month when you're a part of my inner circle. All right, and you qualify to attend any live event, workshop, or webinar virtually that I conduct when you become a member of this. Guys, I'm going to announce a bonus to you coming up very soon. That's going to absolutely shock you. And I'll tell you right now, today, I'm going to make a statement that if you were to join Inbox Blueprint by going to inboxguest.com right now, only to receive this bonus, you would be doing yourself a great big favor. I'm going to be running a workshop called the Profit Workshop. I'm opening it up for free to all my Inbox Blueprint students. I wasn't going to do this before. I was going to charge about $2,000. It is a virtual workshop. You never leave your house. You're going to be sitting right where you're sitting right now. And I'm going to spend about 10 plus hours with you over the span of 3 different days. And I'm going to show you exact steps to building a 7-figure business. I'm going to share with you how to go from where you are today to launching your own digital product on the internet and taking it to a 7-figure income. In the course of 10 hours, you can spend that entire time with you. It's going to completely change the way you think about business. This is itself worth at least $1,997, yet you're still getting the ongoing monthly training, the monthly experts. And any other virtual workshop I do. We just recently finished one that was all about selling physical products. I did one before that was all about product development. We've got another one coming up about product development and launching your own product. I'm very excited about it. So if you just total up just those values, just that, is over $7,485, and it's absolutely everything you need. All right, absolutely everything is done for you and in one place, the entire system, your one-page website. Just to start in, traffic sources, and it's time tested. Do you know how many students I have? I'm going to actually load a page for you soon. I have to go first load the page, itself takes 5 minutes to load, and it's got videos that just scroll and scroll and scroll of my students and their success stories. All right, and I'm going to share that with you. Over $7,485 in value. I've been told over and over again by many marketers that I should never consider releasing this program for a penny less than $1,997 as a minimum investment to get involved in the program. And I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't have even the slightest guilt if I were to do something like this. Not even the slightest doubt in doing that. But you know what? I want it to be on your side. I want it to do something very different. This is easily a steal at $1,997. My first step was, I said, you know what, no, I want to make this so accessible that nobody has an excuse for not participating in this to help change their life. I don't want to charge $1,997, even though at that price it would be very profitable for me. And it would sell like hotcakes, but it wouldn't get into most people's hands. People that really need the program. Step number 2, I said, you know what, not even $997. I'm not even going to do that much because, again, it's tough. Not all of us have $1,000 lying around. It's a lot of money. And then I started saying, you know what, $497 is the price where I actually make a little bit of money. I'm going to be very honest with you. At $497, I will make a little bit of profit on this. Now, there's nothing wrong with me making a profit, right? I spent months creating this entire system. However, having said that, I decided to take a very different route. See, I know I've got a lot of money, guys. I think it's very obvious I've got millions of dollars in the bank, and I'm not earning. I live my life the way I want to. What I want, wake up when I want, love my life. However, I still know I'm a businessman at heart, right? I'm not a charity here. I'm a businessman. I'm willing to accept that. But I know that when you make money, I know that when you earn an income from what I'm putting together here, you're going to come back to me. You're going to buy other programs from me. You know, recently I filled up a room. There were 20 students who paid $20,000 each to be in that room with me for 3 days, 2.5 days actually. It was a membership program. I ran it 2.5 days, helped them craft their own entire business plans, and they left. $20,000. I do multiple workshops for $3,000, $5,000. I work every penny. I teach some of those advanced strategies, and I know that you'll be there to participate in those, and that's where I make some money. So I said was this: why don't you and I partner right now? Why don't you and I treat this as more of a, as long as I can break even and I'm not going to go broke offering you all this, because don't forget, I've got my coaches, I've got my support team, I've got everybody who I need to be able to pay and fund. So what I decided to do was, all right, as long as I can make that happen and get you started and work with you and help change your life, I know you'll be with me for the rest of mine. And we'll worry about me making money later. But right now, let's worry about you making money. So what I did is, what if you can start today? It's $97. Right, 3 payments of $97, but I don't hold anything back from you. This is one of those programs where as you make further payments, I release more information. I will give you everything I promised you right now today in the next 5 minutes. When you go to inboxyes.com, you'll get the entire training package, the templates, the coaching, the support. You can be on all of my webinars for the next 60 days. You can do all of this is the 96% discount, by the way. You can do all of this for 60 days. And on day 59 and a half, you can still come back and say, you know what, no thanks. I'm going to go ahead and take my refund. It's not for me. And I'm the only person who stands to lose a single thing. You will walk away having everything on your computer. Let's be honest with one another. When you download everything, you watch the training, you've been on the coaching webinar, you've worked with my coaches, you've done your work with my support team. I can't take that back. It's already yours. So I don't care about that. Because I know you'll never do that. I know you're going to love it. I know you're going to see great results. You're going to work hard. So right now, what I really want you to do is I want you to go to www.inboxyes.com. I want you to go to www.inboxyes.com. For $97, you can start right now. I want you to make the decision to do this because you know deep down how important it is. All right, and there's absolutely no reason for you not to do it. Guys, you get the Master Inbox Blueprint course worth $1,997. You get a copy and paste template packet for $997. You get my secret drawer, all of my top offers, 6-month traffic Mensa panel worth $1,997 for 6 months. 7 of the best traffic experts in the world. I bring to your doorstep. You get to participate in my profit workshop that's going to start on September 10th. All right, as a part of the 12-month Inbox Circle free membership. You're getting all of this worth $7,485. And I think I want to speak to you real quick if I can actually bring myself on camera. I think I'll bring you on in a second. What I want to ask you guys is this: what are you really serious about changing your life? Now, we're going to get into the details of how you go through this. I'll talk about traffic. I'm going to share with you the 60-day blueprint. But before that, I want to challenge you. I want to say, look, if you want to make a decision, you should make an informed decision. What I think you should do right now is go to www.inboxyes.com. All right, 60 days. You can try the entire program absolutely 100% risk-free. Nothing to lose. Be on every webinar. Be on every training. Download it. Let's go through the 8 steps. You're going to probably be in profit in the next week or two. So I have nothing to worry about. All right, as long as I don't sit here and lose money. I think that's a fair request. Right? So at inboxyes.com, that's where you're going to get all that. Now, just pulling up my slides here again. I want to share with you. This real quick. So I think it goes without saying, guys, that you get a full 60-day money-back guarantee. There's no reason. Sorry, let me get my screen on. There's really no reason right now, no reason at all, for you not to take action. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a couple of things that are going to really get you thinking, and really line. That are just going to, I think, are going to make all the difference for you. And they're going to probably help push you over the edge. But before that, Mike, anything you want to add? What I'm about to do after Mike talks, guys, I'm going to share something with you that's only available right now. I'm going to do something for only those who take action right now, make a decision. That means before I even continue teaching you, we still got a lot of time together. I'll stay on this Google Hangout as long as you guys want. We're going to go over list building, traffic generation, we're going to go over all kinds of cool stuff. But for those of you willing to make a positive decision right now, I'm going to share some things with you that I'm willing to offer you. That are going to absolutely rock and change your life. But before I even get into that, Mike, anything you want to talk about or add when it comes to what we're offering here in the Blueprint?
Yeah, I'll say this. I personally very strongly endorse this product in public to my list and just to my full list. I've done it day after day since this relaunch started. I don't want you to miss out. I think that it's a great time for you to get started. I know that if you're watching Get Started, you may or may not be on my list, so it could be either way. But even in fact, I'm talking about people that aren't on my list. So I just want you to know I endorse this. I believe in this. I endorse very few products. I want to just bring you back to what I think are the three main reasons. So I think it's simple. I think there's three things going on here that you need to know. One is that Onik is a world master at what he does. I showed you my little graphic design work here for you. This is the kind of thing that happens. $250,000 that Onik will get for doing email marketing for somebody else. I personally paid far more than that this year alone. He's so good at what he does. He's a world master. He made billions. Okay, that's reason number one. Reason number two. I want to bring you back to there's a couple of events Alliance I went to. I was talking person-to-person, face-to-face with people just like yourself, people just getting started. And it's funny. One of those events, there just so happened when I was in Vegas, there just so happened to be another internet marketing event going on at the same time. I keep my head into it. And what I heard from person after person after person at that event, at the other event that was not on this event, I heard fear, I heard doubt, I heard isn't it saturated? Is it hard to get started? And I heard people scared, and I understand that. Okay, and what I heard from it Onik's events, from people who came up to me, grabbed a hold of me, and wanted to tell me, Onik is great. Onik is fighting for me. That's the feeling that they got, and that's a good feeling to have. It's a good feeling to have that the person who you're going to is going to fight for you and cares about you. When Onik and I sit down to talk strategy, like that, he's talking about your success. He's caring about you. He's making moves. They're going to benefit you. That's what he's thinking about. Not how to build the most money out of this person or that person. It's just not the way he is. Very abundance mindset person. If you saw Onik's vision board, you know that he's very much about charity, very much about giving. He's built multiple schools in third world countries, young students, establish shot of life that they wouldn't have otherwise. He's a very, very caring person, a wonderful person to be involved with. So number one, world master. Number two, he cares about you. And number three, I've seen this program. I've seen it myself. I endorse it myself. I've seen my students go inside of it and come out being able to do email marketing. Being able to put up a really good looking website with honest guidance, step by step, very, very quickly. And I think that really matters. So I just wanted and there's a lot going on with this course. You can make your head swim. The three things you need to know. It's a world master. He cares about your success, and it's a great course. Why don't you drop the bomb on your big revelation here?
All right. Here's what's going to happen, guys. And here's what I'm telling you right now. Now, I will offer you something that I'm personally going to do. Okay. Right now, a lot of you may have some questions. You have some doubts. I understand. I genuinely, truly, really do. All right, I really do. Here's what I want you to do. Right below here, you see what amounts to. You see inbox@bssmine.com. If you have an objection, a concern, a doubt about being a member of the Inbox Blueprint, I want you to send us an email, and I want you to articulate I want you to articulate your questions or your doubts or your whatever you're having feeling. I will personally, or someone from my team will personally respond to you and let you answer your question. We'll do so honestly. For some reason, we feel that this is not for you, we will let you know. But if you want someone to help you honestly make that decision, someone who obviously, like myself, knows the program, then I want to be that person for you. So first and foremost, I want to tell you, look, if you do it, you need to go to www.inboxbs.com. You need to start right away. You have 60 days to review it. Secondly, we can help you make a decision. I want you to go to inbox@bssmine.com. Now, I want to do something for you if you make this decision right now while you're here, while you can hear our voice, because I want to incentivize you and I want to reward you for being here. For taking control of your life and doing this. What I'm going to do is I am going to add, I'm going to show you a sneak peek of this, okay? I'm going to add $6,897 in bonuses for you. Today that have expired, by the way. You see the 0000 there? They are no longer available. I'll tell you exactly how they have been available. They were available for the first 24 hours that we opened Inbox Blueprint. After that, I removed them. They were no longer available. And since then, I've added them on two webinars I've done with two very good friends of mine who are not only promoting Inbox Blueprint, but really good friends and brilliant inboxers themselves. They wanted to tell their list about Inbox Blueprint, and they twisted my arm, so I added this, and then I felt bad. So right now, what I'm going to do is everybody here, when you make this decision, I'm going to hand you a library of internet marketing wealth that even if you wanted to go through all of it, it would take you so long. But this is going to be this is what's going to draw home. If you want to learn how to do webinars, you want to learn how to drive traffic, you want to learn how to create your own product, you want to learn email marketing, you want to learn different ways of generating ridiculous income online. I'm going to cover you right now with $6,897 in free bonuses. Check this out. First of all, myself and my coaches at BSS Mind, we have all run over 150 hours of training through webinars that are even better than what you're listening to right now. We get into the fine-tuned details of how to build your business, and I'm going to hand you all 150 hours of that training. That's worth over $1,997. I'm going to hand it to you for free. Bonus number two is I have personally gone out and either built or selected $17 of the best courses about internet marketing that you can imagine, right? From how to get 2-cent Facebook ads, public domains, how to build your first product using public domains, which means you get a quality product for free, to how to do webinars just like the one you're watching, to how to build fan pages that start to promote your product, how to do solo ads, or how to add continuity. 17 courses worth $3,409. Number three, I ran 5 weeks of personal coaching myself that I did. All right, 45 weeks of webinars. I'm going to hand them to you for free. This is worth over $197 only because that's what I sold it for. To be very honest with you, it's worth thousands. 45 coaching webinars with me, yours truly. bonus number 4 is I'm going to add a 4-part mastery series, session 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are all deadly business models that you can start right away. I dove into 4 different business models so that you can choose which is best for you. And I'm going to teach you about each one of them through this 4-part mastery series. And bonus number 5, I'm going to give you one of my favorite courses all time. It is retired. You cannot buy it even if you want it. It's called Income Kickstart. I have literally done all of the work for you in multiple niche lists, niche areas. If you're talking about going into these tiny little niches and building lists, I've written the entire autoresponder messages for you. I've picked your affiliate programs. I've built your opt-in pages. I've done this for many, many niches in the Income Kickstart program. I will hand this over to you. And also SEO Classroom, the entire search engine optimization course, SEO Classroom, I'm going to hand that to you as well on a silver platter. But this is available right now for you to take positive action. All right, right now, by the time we're done here, I don't even know if I'm going to make it available to everybody. I may shut it down at any point here because this is a lot, guys. I used to sell all of this, and this is a lot of value. But like I said, I want to reward you for being here. I really am proud of you for taking a step up in your life. But more than anything, I want to give you a reason to really make a decision right now. Before we continue, like I said, we're going to talk a lot about list building traffic. We're going to talk a lot about the 60-day blueprint. Doing this, but right now, if you're willing to make that decision, you're going to go to inboxyes.com, inboxyes.com, and as it is, guys, what do you have to lose? Here's the next thing. I'll let you keep the $6,897 in bonuses. If you decide to get a refund, you can keep them all. Keep them all. Because I know that the chances of you getting a refund are nil to none, and even if you do, I want you to walk away having had some great education. So right now, for $97 trial down payment, all right, you can walk away with over $6,897 in free bonuses. You can also walk away, of course, with the $7,485 value of the course, all for just giving us a test trial at $97. And I'm actually not even close to done yet. I want to share something with you. Someone from my team member just messaged me, and I just want to share this with you because I'm so proud of it. You should be able to see on your screen right now. I'm going to start scrolling, guys, and this really touches my heart because my team built this page for me, and this page really proves to me just exactly how powerful my training has been. So as you see me scrolling here, you're going to see all of the testimonials that have been sent to us from our students, the video testimonials, just talking about the amazing results that they're having and how life-changing this training has been. And I just want to show you how long I can keep scrolling. This isn't even all of the videos, by the way. The page won't load if we put all the videos. My team just built this for me one day to show me, and just to kind of show me the influence I have and how many people follow. And again, just keep scrolling and scrolling. And you see a ridiculous number of testimonials that were video, and now starts the written testimonials of people that are just saying thank you. They're just saying, you really, really helped change my entire life, and it just keeps going. So this is what I mean by when I say this is what we're offering you right now. The entire course, the entire $6,897 in bonuses, plus the $7,000+ in value of the course. And I'm actually not even done right now, but I'm going to add a couple more things in that are going to rock your world, and then we're going to go back to training. But before I even do that, I want to give you an opportunity to really put your stake down right now. I want to give you an opportunity to make a decision that will change your life, because these bonuses are going to be gone very, very soon. I'm going to pull them. I'm being honest with you. I'm not just making this up. And I'm going to share with you exactly how to get these bonuses in just a second. Mike, anything you want to add? I've got 2 more big bonuses that I'm going to add that I really want to, and then I want to get back to training. And again, those bonuses are also going to retire very soon. Mike, anything you want to add or talk about, before we get ready to pull all these bonuses? This is off the plate.
Yeah, people are making decisions right now. I'm gonna go with the broken record method. Number 1, you're looking for a world master. Number 2, he's fighting for you, and number 3 is a break. Of course, again, I just go back to the basics. I think it really, really matters. And I'll say this right now. I just got a text message from Meredith, who works with Line, and people are freaking out right now. It's wonderful. We got people piling into the course. I'm checking the emails. We're so glad that you're with us right now, and we're really looking forward to taking you inside exactly how Onyx will get started. If you were starting to completely wiped out, starting from scratch, maybe a few bucks. His name and just getting started from scratch. What do you do in the next 60 days to make as much as $10,000 or maybe even more? And then you guys might be able to talk about how to scale that up to the 7-figure level. On it. Go ahead and let's know what that final.
All right, guys. Here's the deal. So right now. Again, I'm going to tell you because I'm going to pull this off, and I love to reward people who take positive action, who really move fast, move hard. I'm a big believer in rewarding people for doing it. And so here's the deal. We are going to put some things in, and I'm watching TikTok. And when people, you're going to have a certain time at which I'm going to pull things, or a certain time at which I'm going to say, all right, everyone gets in before this. Who makes a decision really? Impact their own life. So we've already added $6,897. So I'll give you right now that retired, you're gone. You can see the zeros across the top. You couldn't get them at all. I'll share exactly once you've made the decision. Go to inboxes.com. I'll show you exactly what you need to do to get your hands on them. Also, announcing for the first time now, publicly, guys, get ready for this. I'm going to see you live in Las Vegas between October 10th and 12th. This is a $997 ticket to a 3-day event. Yours free. If you are a member of Inbox Blueprint, you can come hang out with myself at my expense. I'm paying for the entire event, plus 12 of the most amazing speakers you can imagine, including a keynote by Bob Proctor himself. You can come join us at this event for free. This is a $1,000 event. I'm not kidding. I was going to charge this. I can easily charge this. None of the speakers are going to pitch you a single product. It's all content. The content has been put together in a very structured format. It is there only for you to make you into a master inboxer. That's the whole point of it. We're not going to talk about different business models. October 10th, 11th, and 12th, live in Las Vegas. And for those of you who are wondering, hey, I may not be able to attend. I have other or flight. Yes, for those students who are part of Inbox Blueprint, we will stream this live for you as well. However, we will not do that for anyone who tries to buy into it. Right now, if you go to this page, if you go to inboxblueprintlive.com, I don't recommend going there and buying the ticket from here because it'll cost you $1,000. But what you can do, I'll show you exactly how to register for it. By the way, we're fast going to run out of seats. I have very few seats, so if you want to be here, I think you should join. I think you should go ahead first. Join Inbox Blueprint and immediately book your ticket here. It's free for you to come to this. I want to share with you what we're going to go over. The agenda with you. Day 1, we're going to dive into the basics of your email business. Day 2, we're going to go over absolute free traffic mastery. I'm going to bring on my students live. I want you to see it's a true story from zero to hero. I'm going to bring on my students who have actually in the last few months taken this business model by storm and really built it into something huge for themselves. I'm going to bring them on board. Day number 3, traffic mastery plus scaling and monetizing. That's where we're going to talk about advanced strategies. We're going to talk about Facebook, Google, banner networks. We're going to talk about networking. We're going to talk about how to take your business from a 6-figure to a 7-figure level very quickly. And I want to introduce you really quickly to the speakers that are going to be at this. We've got Bob Proctor, Jimmy Kim, Mike Long. You guys recognize Mr. Mike Long speaking? He's going to come talk to us about something called Eternal List Profits. Amazing stuff. This guy can do with a very tiny list. It's probably the best I've seen ever added. Dory Friend, SEO expert. Jeff Johnson, a true amazing high-ticket selling expert. He builds tiny lists and sells high-ticket products. Penny McCall, who is the world's most premier offline marketing expert who book selling. She will teach you how to become a published author over a weekend like this. Then we've got where did it go? Laura Betterly, who's a Facebook genius. Alexander Becker, who's one of Mike Long's students, who now does some of those amazing things with Facebook. Fred Lamb, who's your Google and Meta network expert, and John Talarico, who hangs out with Princess Kings and celebrities. He's going to teach you exactly how to network. Guys, this event is worth $997. I'm going to hand you an absolutely free ticket to come hang out with me at the event for free. Here's what's going to happen. And once you become an Inbox Blueprint student, you're going to go to inboxblueprintlive.com. You're going to click on register your seat. You have 2 options here. One, you can pay $997. recommend you do that. Option number 2 is you can go to this email entry box, fill in your email address. It'll quickly check to see that you're a student, and as soon as it recognizes your email address, it is going to allow you to join us for a simple, small refundable deposit of $97 the minute you walk in the door at the live. Then you get that refunded. We're only putting that down because we want to make sure you're serious before we count it as a seat. That's it. This event is worth $1,000 right now. InboxBlueprintLive.com. It's open for registration if you're a student, and then I'm going to send you to my Profit Workshop registration page. Only right now available to my students. September 10th, September 15th, and September 18th. You will have the option of joining me at either 3 p.m. Eastern Time or 8 p.m. Eastern Time to register here. This workshop is worth at least $1,997. I'm going to show you how to build your own brand online and take a 6-figure business into a 7-figure business by launching your own product on the internet. I'm going to walk you through all of this step by step, guys. A $2,000 product that is worth to you tons more than that, and you're getting it literally for free if you become an Inbox Blueprint student for a tiny investment today of $97. So let me recover the bonuses for you again. First of all, in the actual Inbox Blueprint course itself, we got $7,000+ worth of content. I'm going to throw in another $6,897 in free bonuses for you. And then I'm going to also give you a full free ticket at InboxBlueprintLive.com for you to register right now for a tiny refundable deposit, InboxBlueprintLive.com, and then I'm going to send you to our live 3-day workshop from your home September 10th, 15th, and 18th. My Profit Workshop for free. This is close to $10,000 in bonus value, and all you need to do is take me up at InboxYes.com right now, InboxYes.com. You need to make a decision right now. The only way it'll be available for you. These bonuses will expire very quickly, but because you are here right now, you can guarantee yourself a spot in every bonus I mentioned. For 60 days, you can try everything, you can ask for a refund, and you can keep the bonuses. You can even attend a live event, and you would still have time to ask for a refund. How easy is that? That's how much I believe in what I'm doing. Listen, that's what I wanted to talk about. That's what I wanted to place in front of you. I truly believe in what I'm doing. I know this is going to change your life. Right now, you can go to InboxYes.com. You can get a $50 discount as well. If you just make a payment of $241, you won't have to make the 3 payments. You save $50, and you have 60 days to get your money back. So you have nothing to lose except you save $50. Which is great. You save additional money that you can use to build your business. So right now, I'm going to challenge everybody before we continue on and start talking about how to build your list, how to do traffic generation. I'm going to give you one last opportunity here to make your decision and put your stake in the ground. And again, I will share with you this email address that if you want us to, if you have a question that you absolutely need to have answered before you make this decision, I understand. You can email us at inbox@bssmind.com. Again, it's inbox@bssmind.com. We will be happy to. Fine. And over time, give us please, a day, and we'll make sure we give you an honest opinion, an honest answer whether this is for you. Might anything will happen, and then I'm giving everyone here about another few minutes to make that decision, change their life, go to InboxYes.com, grab all the bonuses, keep everything they want, join us, and change their life. And then, we're going to go back into the training room and talk to people about questions that they're bringing in.
There we go. I have something important I want to add. So I did agree to speak at Onyx event. Typically, I have spoken at very few internet marketing events ever. Very few ever. And right now, the only way, besides joining Onyx event, to see me speak live is to buy. I'm pulling this up here. This is a $2,000 ticket. This is literally what it costs. We have a event that sells out every year called OMG Live National. I live in Nashville near Nashville, and we charge $2,000 for it. And that's the only way to get a ticket to see me live, speak outside of Onyx event. I'll be talking about my eternal email free traffic profits bonus. And what I think you should know is that I get explosive earnings per clicks on my emails. I can tell you this, I get typically many times the profits per person on my list that other people get, and you'll find out about that. It's going to be really nice. I also want to put the word out about Alexander Becker. Who's another one of the speakers of the event. So what I'm going to do is pull my screen for a second, because I'm passionate. If you're thinking about jumping on this, going to Inbox Blueprint live alone is far and away worth the price of admission. It's really unbelievable. So in addition to seeing me, seeing Bob Proctor, who's incredible. This is one of my email dispatches I sent out a couple of days ago, and this is I had a picture of Bob there for a second, but he's there. This is Alexander Becker. He's a young guy, and he's one of our members. On one side of him is this is his Lamborghini, and this is his Ferrari, and you're really going to listen to what Becker has to say. This is him actually speaking at OMG Live Nashville. Last year in November, and he makes 6 figures per month just like I do. So you're really going to want to hear from Becker as well. He's exciting. He's a great guy to meet. He's a lot of fun as well. So I just want you to know that this event, I want to put together something really, really special with it. So go to inboxyes.com and take advantage of this offer. I want to get into, this is the question right now in everybody's mind. You were starting from scratch, okay? You got wiped out, aliens kidnapped your bank account, whatever, okay? You're starting absolutely from scratch. Maybe you got a few bucks on a credit card. You can maybe buy some traffic or maybe not, but you're starting from scratch. What moves would you make specifically in the next 60 days, turn it all around, to make as much? $10,000 or more. And then I've got some time at the end. I'd also like to get into how you then take it from there. I think that people realize this is a staggering event that we're on right now. Perhaps one of the biggest webinars that there's ever been. Over 7,000 people live. How do you take a small little business, a small little list, and nurture it and grow it and put it on absolute steroids until it's a 7 or even an 8 figure business? I want to get into that. Let's start with talking about how aliens kidnap your bank account. You're getting started completely from scratch. You have no contacts. The aliens, they kidnap all of your business partners. They kidnap me. All your friends. They drop you off in Mumbai, India, with maybe a laptop and a couple $100 in your bank account. And you got, of course, the skill set in your mind. What would you do? What moves would you make in the next 60 days? Turn it all around to put as much as $10,000 or more in your bank account and put you in a position to rock upwards and build that 7 or 8 figure business?
All right. Well, a great question, and so we're going to get ready to dive right into that. Let me pull up a slide that I really want to share with you. And this is a campaign that I want to share with you. Okay. I want to first go through a model. I have to find it now, of course. So it's right here. All right. I want to share with you guys how, because before I can explain to you how I would make my first $10,000, I think it's very important to understand exactly how I would generate the income. How does an email list even make the income for you? There are actually 3 ways to monetize your email list. And I just want to really quickly, I want to stop in real quick, and for everyone who's listening here, we have had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people make the positive decision to change their life right now. Hundreds of people that have gone to inboxyes.com and made that decision. So we are going to be pulling the bonuses very soon. I have to. I cannot give away to too many people. So please make that decision right now. While we're learning, while we're teaching inboxyes.com, go there right now, and we'll be right here. But anyway, so in email marketing, when the user comes in, obviously they put their email address in an opt-in form. I will share with you an actual PowerPoint, a case study where I'll share with you the opt-in page and what it looks like. Now, when they put their email address in, their email address is immediately, of course, off to this database, this autoresponder, where there are going to be two ways to make money. But the actual user, the minute they join your list, remember, when you go to a website, you fill out a form, you hit submit, you're going to be redirected to what we call a thank you. You expect that. You expect to see yourself redirected to a page where you're going to fill out the form, blah, blah, blah. Well, 95% of novice marketers make a really big and very costly mistake at this point, at this junction. All right, and the mistake is that they just leave the standard basic message on that Aweber or GetResponse or any of these autoresponder companies have put in there. It just says, like, subscribe, please check your email. Oh my God, it breaks my heart because, listen to me, this is the number one place where someone has raised their hand and said, listen, I'm paying attention to you. I just gave you something of value to me, which is my email address. I'm listening. What do you got? Show me something. This is one of the greatest places to actually immediately monetize your community, to actually make them an offer and make some money. It's not wrong to do that. It's not wrong to offer them something that is of value to them that will help them, right? So that's number one. Number two is you can actually set up a series of automated emails throughout the whole process. So what you can do is you can go into an autoresponder and you can say, look, as soon as someone joins my list on day 0, please send them this email. On day 1, send them this. On day 2, send them this. On day 3, send them this. On day 4, send them this. Day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9, day 10, as you go on forward. Send me this email, send them this email. And this autoresponder system is going to manage on your behalf that this person signed up on this day, that person signed up 10 days later, that person signed up 14 days ago, and it's going to know which email to send them. You can set up an unlimited number of automated messages. You can set up years worth, okay? And then all you have do is really focus on just continuing to get traffic using some of the greatest techniques I share with you to your opt-in page and building that opt-in list. So that's it. The autoresponder will continue to send messages to them for years to come if that's what you choose. Number 3 is what we call manual messages. Remember I shared with you my $1.1 million case study? Well, that was a manual message. All right, I specifically logged into my autoresponder. I had 68,000 emails. And let's say you've got 10,000 emails. You will log into your autoresponder. You will insert an email. You'll type it out once, and you'll hit submit at that very time, and it will send that email out to all the people in your autoresponder at that very time and moment. So this is the 3 ways that we're going to make money. So if you ask me if I were to go dead broke tomorrow, and by the way, I want everyone to know that I was at a point in my time where I was $1.7 million in debt. That was after I had built my business up to $10 million a year. I crashed. Okay, my health completely got destroyed. I was on my deathbed a couple of times. I owed money to everybody, credit cards, banks, my friends, the family, everybody. And people were starting to call me finally. They wanted to know where their money was. They wanted to know if they'll ever see their money back. And it became really difficult for me to survive like that. It really became very hard for me every single day. But I did come back from it. I went back to the basics, and the system I'm going to share with you is exactly what I did. So, you know, the hypothetical case study that I might use, well, it's not so hypothetical, it happened with me. And so what I want to share with you now is I'm going to show you a campaign that I put together. And we're going to focus on each type of this money. So basically, first we're going to talk about how to make money with thank you page. We're going to talk about how to make money with automated emails. Then we're going to talk about how to make money with manual messages. And all of them using the exact same model. You're going to drive traffic to an opt-in page while building a list and then monetizing it. Okay, so if I were to again go broke for some reason, this is exactly how I would rebuild my business for the third time. I did this for the first time. I did it again. Second time, and I would do it again the third time using this exact same strategy. So let's pull up that. Where did it go? All right, you guys should be able to see case study number 1. Mike, can you see that? All right, he may have muted himself.
I can indeed see it.
Okay, awesome. So guys, case study number 1, making money with the tip method. Putting all together. All right, so this is a small, quick campaign that I put together. The following that you're about to see took me about 45 minutes to put together. And that is really all. That's really it. I used a sneaky strategy to win a $12,000 prize. see, here's what was happening. Remember I shared with you an affiliate launch. I shared with you that affiliate, there's people who put together products and they want to launch it to the world. And then if I believe in the product, I'll come on board and help them get the message out to the world, right? And in order to do that, I will make a commission in return. Well, they were running an actual affiliate contest. So they were running a contest where the number one affiliate would win a $12,000 prize. And I had been in the lead for a long time. 3 days before, somebody started to threaten my lead. And so I had to do something really nifty that would help me win it. And what I came to discover when I did it was, man, anybody could have done what I did. You right now can do what I did because I didn't have a list, I didn't have anything. I built it from scratch, and I went on to win that prize very easily, and you can exactly do it. So here's what I did. These are the 3 steps that I followed. Okay, step number 1 was I put up an opt-in page. I'm going to show you the opt-in page on the next slide, and I'm also going to give you the templates. The thing about Blueprint Student, you can get the templates you can use to modify and actually use and profit from. Number 2 is I chose an affiliate offer. Now, in this situation, the affiliate offer was already chosen for me because obviously I wanted to win that particular contest, right? I wanted to win that particular contest. So